Chef.
Welcome back to Chef's Pot, episode 11. We got some video going today, and we got two special guests for the end of Black History Month. We got Tymir and Rika.
You represent the black man?
Yep, they represent the black man, and me being, Caucasian, I felt like I couldn't talk about it without, I felt like I couldn't be openly racist without my two pals here to back me up.
That's true.
So I figured we just get it started today.
Being racist.
Now we have zero topics. You just said you were about to start something.
Oh yeah. Me and Jace was in the car and shit. You feel me? Just bullshitting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I brought up this big thing. Who wins a street fight? Street fight. LeBron versus Floyd Money Mayweather. Now, who you think wins that?
Floyd, obviously.
What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? No.
I understand what you're saying.
No. I don't give that shit to Floyd. I know Floyd got them bitches. He got them hands. LeBron's
because of size. He's going off size.
Yes.
Okay.
Size and reach.
Okay, but
come on,
boxing do have fucking size passes and shit like
yeah, like different.
Yeah, but my whole argument and my justification is that this man Mayweather fights. It's what he does.
Yeah, undefeated.
And not for the sake of he will out damage fucking LeBron. I understand LeBron's a big guy. The thing is that he's going to take more damage than LeBron can. He is going to be able to get slammed on his back. He's going to get punched in the fucking head. He's going to get thrown about, and he's going to eat it and keep going. And all it's going to take is LeBron fucking up one thing, and Mayweather's going to be like, I know how to end you.
Okay.
That's it. I understand. LeBron's giant. And Mayweather ain't going to feel good after that.
That's true.
I just don't see Mayweather giving up in that fight before LeBron.
Yeah, I get it. It does make sense. When you said it before, I wasn't thinking about that. But yeah, LeBron does get injured off of
he flops on the craziest shit.
So,
this nigga Mayweather going to kick him in the knee and LeBron's going to give up. And then after that, Mayweather's going to snap this dude's neck. I don't.
Yeah.
Now, would I love to watch this fight?
Who wouldn't?
Gladly. Who wouldn't? Fucking, oh my God. I wish we could just go back to actual gladiator fighting.
Put two niggas in that?
Yes! Put them in a ring against each other and against beasts and watch them fight. I'm so sick of us pretending that that's not what we're doing when we put fucking 300-pound men in rows and then have them run at each other at full fucking speed to chase a leather ball.
Yeah, true.
They are literally trying to kill each other out there.
Yeah.
How about we just let them go the mile? Just let them do what they want.
Just take over the NFL. That's easy.
Have you guys ever watched the movie Gladiator?
No.
It doesn't surprise me at all.
No. I've seen 300.
You should watch The Gladiator.
Okay.
Russell Crowe, fucking.
Sound familiar.
You'd know him if you've seen him.
Yeah.
Fucking, he's just have you ever seen Robin Hood? No. Okay. That's wild. I mean, I understand it the same way Vontae was missing out on Aquila to be and such. It doesn't surprise me that you guys don't know Gladiator and Robin Hood.
You're a nigga though. I'm sorry. You grow up.
Yeah, but Vontae is.
You seen Aquila in the Bee? Yeah, Keke Palmer.
Yeah, but that's it's referring to fucking Trinity.
I'm sure he's seen that shit too.
Yeah, well, Trinity's just seen it because he's well versed. Whereas
right, Devontae's just not well versed. Is that what you're saying?
Vontae doesn't know anything. He's just a white black dude.
A white black dude.
He's a guy, a black dude who grew up in the suburbs, behaving like a suburbs white kid. He has no inkling to behave and act cousins in black culture.
No nigga
he has brothers. He has shit, but he doesn't live with any of them.
Okay.
He doesn't. He stays with his mom and his brother.
Okay.
And that's it.
Just didn't have that lifestyle.
Yeah, the one cousin who we see regularly is his fucking Down syndrome cousin who just comes over and hangs out with his older brother Jonathan. And Jonathan's autistic as shit.
Okay.
So it's just
single
mother, autistic older brother,
and then him.
You're growing up in the suburbs. You can paint that picture pretty easily.
Okay.
And he doesn't have some intellectual single mother who was putting him into school and shit like that. She just had an apartment in the nice neighborhood. She works every day. Vontae does whatever he wants. He comes home whenever he wants. To the point where back in the day, me and Vontae, when he didn't have a key,
Okay.
we would get into his apartment through the window.
Yeah.
He's on the second floor.
Oh shit.
We would go to the back of the building and
climb?
climb up the wall and through his window. And like we would do this every day after school.
Wow.
Like so like this was the type of lifestyle Vontae was living. He just did whatever he wanted whenever he wanted. He soaked up zero knowledge or enrichment.
Okay.
He had no like parental figures who were just like sitting him down in the house and be like, "You're not going anywhere today. Just stay inside and watch TV." Like that never happened.
He's just out.
He's
Moving.
just out all the
Whatever
time.
fuck.
And if he was at home, he was on his phone.
Damn.
Yeah, like
Damn. That nigga gotta have like a marathon of movies.
yeah, dude. There's so many people I wish I could just put through movie marathons. Just like you need culture.
Watch this.
Like that.
Watch this.
That's one of the things that actually hurts me now is like people who don't understand how good American fucking media used to be.
Yeah.
Like our stories, whether it was a movie, a book, a show, unfolded. Like you start this movie, in the first 30 minutes, you have no idea where this movie is ending.
True.
In the next 30 minutes, you feel like it's going somewhere else. In the next 30, flip. Like as the story goes, there's new information that pose new questions, that pose new ideas. Like it's not just like, here's the good guys, here's the bad guys, here's the conflict, we'll figure it out by the end.
Nope.
And you're just like, yep, we know where this is going. They'll throw in a few little fucking teasers to tantalize us for the next movie. No. They used to be a fucking 2 hours of a fucking start to finish story of perfection. The only thing in recent time that I have seen that comes close to that is Loki.
Loki smacked. Oh
Loki was so
that was the last thing I
fucking good.
It was fucking fire.
So good.
The rest of them shows ass. What was it? Captain America and the Winter Soldier or some shit?
No, Falcon and Winter
Falcon
Soldier.
and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, he's Captain America now. Nigga America.
When,
Let's go.
When easily Bucky should have.
That'd have been hard.
He's an actual super soldier. He has serum in him. He has a super arm. Give him the super shield to match.
Yeah.
He was his best boy. They both grew up in the same era together.
That's facts.
You can still follow the same like propaganda lines with this character. You don't have to change a lot up into the fucking no. Like in the universe of Marvel, Bucky made sense, but because woke points.
I thought it was just comics. I think that happened in comics. They made him the Captain America.
Yeah, but how much shit in the MCU didn't follow comics?
Yeah, a whole bunch of it.
Like that's the whole thing is that you made it the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so that it could be separate from the way the comics went.
True. They still use it for like some type of
you use it for a lot of formulation and ideas, but like the idea that like you needed to do something else with Falcon. I feel like you needed to upgrade him. You like
true because all he does is
there
fly
is
around.
because I'm sorry, there's no way any amount of Falcon, no matter what gear or gadgets he has, beats Captain America with that shield.
True.
So the idea that you're gonna take his place when you never even have the hope of reaching him, let alone surpassing him, makes zero sense. Makes zero fucking sense. Bucky easily went hand to hand with Cap. Time and time and time again.
That's facts, yeah. That's the whole thing. First movie, he was like, "You caught my shit."
What the fuck?
I ain't fucking with you. Like, I ain't fucking with you.
That was the whole thing.
Yeah, for real.
American media has dived off of a fucking
100%.
diving board, and it all sucks. There's nothing good. Velma sucked dick.
I didn't even watch that shit.
Bro, I just
isn't she
seen
gay for
clips of
Daphne?
it. Yeah, like she's gay for Daphne. Fred's gay. Shaggy is like anxious and like scared of everything.
Is he black?
Yeah, and he's always trying to fit in. Apparently, Fred's whole thing is that like he's a sissy like frat gay boy who's like just trying to put on this show, like pretend macho.
So what
but
the
he's
fuck
also.
is this show about?
You know, Scooby-Doo's not in the show.
What's it called? Velma? At least they got Velma in it though.
Velma's Indian. You know the chick Mindy from The Office?
Mindy Project.
She's the one who wrote it. She's the one who wrote Velma. Just so happens that Velma is a direct self-insert of her.
Yeah, because it looked like her.
It looks like her. It behaves like her. Its jokes are like
she
her.
just put herself in
It's the
Scooby-Doo.
same thing that happened with that I'm Not Starfire shit. I don't know if you guys heard about that. Fucking, they made a new comic series. Is I'm Not Starfire, and it's Starfire and Robin's daughter, who is a fat goth.
Okay. Does she have powers?
I genuinely don't even know.
This is a fat goth bitch.
Her whole thing is that like she's not Starfire. I don't want to be the hero. I'm not her. And like. Once again, you look up the artist and the author, and it's literally just some fat, black-haired, middle-aged single woman. And it's like, all of these middle-aged, single, business boss babes all seem to fucking need to self-insert themselves into stories for validation because they suck in their real life.
Right, there's no need to fucking put yourselves in the, like...
Legit, though.
In the cartoons to ruin...
I think it was, like, Psychology Today. Is some like psychology group did a study on like the happiest and the unhappiest demographics of people. Mm-hmm. If you could guess what
Scorpius.
what the happiest demographic is, what would you reckon?
Because they got crack.
It's a safe bet. I'll give you that. Let me see if I can find it. Don't know if I... Oh, dude, I might have not saved
because
it.
I feel like it is the homeless. Like, wouldn't they be the happiest if they're chilling, doing their drugs and shit?
Nah, I don't know.
If I had to wager...
They like in the middle at least. They in the middle at least. Like, come on, be real. You got drugs?
Okay, here it is.
You want.
You can do whatever the fuck you feel like.
You don't got a house. You don't got.
Well, like, if I had to wager, they're probably going like, they're probably excluding certain like demographics. Probably like mental health groups or like people who aren't viable to give like reasonable answers. Probably just left out of this. Okay. But
damn.
And it was Psychology Today. Ooh. The happiest person according to this study is male, 39 years old, married, one young child at home, a wife who works part-time, household income between $150,000 and $200,000.
Okay. Of course, yeah, $200K up.
So based on that, could you imagine what the unhappiest demographic is?
Right, niggas that's making not the most, not $200K.
Female, unmarried, 42 years old, household income under $100K, professional, doctor, lawyer, etc. So a boss babe.
Yeah.
A boss bitch who sacrificed her 20s and her 30s to, focus on her career. Yeah. And now she's unmarried and she's ugly and she's infertile and she can't get a husband and she can't have kids. And now she's unhappy and depressed. Now, obviously, correlation doesn't equal causation. But could you fathom what the largest demographic of voters for liberals is? Who the largest demographic of left-wing voters are?
Is it an older age cougars? Is it the cougars?
It's unmarried middle-aged women who just so happen to be the unhappiest demographic of people.
Damn.
Just a coincidence, though. Those don't follow any trends. It's not like if somebody's unhappy and dissatisfied, it's very easy to lie to them with propaganda and give them ways out of their doom and gloom and convince them that their own fucking problems aren't their fault and not of their own doing, and instead it's the world and the evil patriarchy that hates you. And as such, we need to tear down everything. It's a lot easier to convince somebody of that when they're unhappy than it is if they're doing all right.
Right, if they're chilling.
If they're chilling, it's kind of hard.
It's like, oh shit, I gotta grab onto something.
I need to believe in something.
Give me this.
Now, that being said, believing in something is good for you. Statistically, like, people who are religious live like 20 years longer or some shit.
I feel like it, yeah.
It makes sense. It makes easy sense.
You're following a fucking guide. It's just like, just do this, bro. Chill out.
Yeah, and they live by like they got healthier life choices.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's not even like the in life health choices. I think it's more so it's the stress that it relieves from you. Because, like, stress is one of the biggest killers people don't, like, know. Like, if you live with daily stress, it wears on your body like literally you're walking on a moon with more gravity. Like, your face starts to sag more. You start to slouch more. If you don't have the serotonin that's going through your body of, like, full confidence and, like, ease of life, you slouch. It's like the thing Jordan Peterson talks about with the lobsters all the time, where like if you give one serotonin and it's like the lowest on the ring of like the males in its social group, like if it's the lowest performing and you give it serotonin, it'll just start acting like it's the boss. Like, it'll just feel like he's the shit. And this is why, like, people act and think the way they do on Molly, is because all it does is flood you with serotonin. Yeah. You are that nigga. You are the one. You are top dog. Nobody can tell you shit. You're standing tall as shit on top of the world. That's it.
That's true.
That's all it is.
That's how Molly was. I was like.
So, like, if you don't have that in your daily life, if you're stressed, if you're full of cortisol and your fucking muscles are all tense and shit, you're going to end up like a 60-year-old man in your 40s. So, like, you know, having this religion, this idea that there's something good waiting for you just relieves all the stress. Because just not knowing what comes next is fucking stressful.
Like, oh, shit. Like, you know, what comes next is heaven. Good place.
I get to live in eternity forever in peace.
Like, oh shit, fuck
That's great. I'm with that.
Like, fuck yeah, let's do it.
I don't know. I never understood it.
It doesn't hurt nothing.
Like,
it's like it doesn't hurt nothing.
Believing in a higher power, like one higher, like they say God is like a man. Yeah. Just one person. Okay. I can't believe that. I believe like
there's like
I believe in energy.
Okay.
Type of thing. I don't believe a man made everything on this planet.
But like the Big Bang, is that what you saying?
Yeah, something like that.
Or just like a thing happened.
Like an evolution type shit. Like we just evolved. Or
okay.
Like everything just evolved.
Yeah, I get that.
I think there's a. I don't know what exists, but I feel like there's got to be some.
Yeah, that's how I feel like it's something. I don't know. That's the whole thing.
There's something.
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know.
It's crazy.
And like,
it's like it could be. I don't fuck know. That's why I fuck with religion. It's just like, yeah, if you believe in that shit, that's cool.
Yeah.
My thing is, there's too many coincidences.
Yeah, a whole bunch of coincidences.
And if there's one thing
don't like it.
In my short life that I have learned, it's that coincidences are rarely that. They are usually intentional from an outside invisible party.
What the fuck?
Like something
like
that
a
you
motherfucker just like.
Yeah.
Remember this. You was here. Remember what? What?
No,
what
like
this supposed to happen.
A coincidence is like something that like shouldn't have happened or like very impossible odds of happening, but it happens. Yeah. And it just so happens to happen pretty commonly, even though statistically it makes no sense that this should happen.
Okay.
And yet these coincidences fall into place. Like perfect things just tend to happen. Like perfect example. Like the cars, right? I've been driving my two cars for how long? How regularly? Fucking years. I just drove the LS to fucking Michigan and back, completely fucking fine. Boom. Then the week I get a job, not any job, a delivery job that is reliant on me having vehicles, both of them break in 7 days. The first 7 days of me working.
You feel like you're cursing some shit?
Dude, I've had like the most comedic bad luck.
Invisible just power, just like, here you go.
Yeah, well, like, the reason I say that is because, like, if you take, like, coincidences in, like, media or politics or fucking global phenomenon, it just so happens that, like, Titanic, right? It's a coincidence that this fucking giant ship that should never... it was one of the biggest boats ever that should never have ever went into fucking... it should never have went down to an iceberg like that. Just so happens to... There were explosions. Just so happens there was another ship exactly like it, except it was bigger. It just so happens that painters changed the names on the side of the boats. Just so happened that the fucking... There
was a bigger boat than the Titanic?
There was two. There was the Olympia.
Damn.
You want to know what's crazy? Is if you go and look at the Titanic, underneath the ocean where it sank, it says Olympia on it.
I didn't know that.
Oh, shit.
What's crazy is that J.P. Morgan,
you
know, Chase, the guy who's basically been running money in banks for a little while now.
Cash.
The guy who, you know, just got caught up with the Epstein shit and then, you know, blah, say, blah.
Okay.
Just so happened he had a ticket, him and his people had a ticket for the Titanic that night. Just so happened to not go last minute. Just so happened a whole bunch of other billion-dollar investors were on it, died, and all of a sudden a whole bunch of free equity opened up in America for J.P. Morgan. It's very coincidental. And it just so happens that they also opened up a big insurance policy on the boat right before it went.
It was like...
It's very fucking weird. And it's like, Is it a coincidence?
See, that's not
or was somebody doing something?
Yeah, for real.
So like,
make you think.
so like it's shit like that makes me think that like the ethereal shit that just happens coincidentally probably isn't, and there's probably just something that we can't fathom or understand that's playing with shit.
Okay.
So you think he played with the boat, bro? Or something like
that?
I don't think God played with the boat. I think that was J.P. Morgan.
Yeah, he was like, oh shit.
I think that was their whole crew.
You got a bigger boat.
I think that was like the United States government, fucking insurance companies. There's a whole bunch of people in on that.
Out there and blow up.
The same way this whole Epstein shit. Like, come on.
Yeah, fuck that nigga.
Come on.
God damn.
Fucking the what? Virgin Islands Attorney General.
Bro. I seen so many niggas on that bitch, bro.
Oh yeah. Fucking the Attorney General of the Virgin Islands filed like 100-page lawsuit against J.P. Morgan Chase for aiding them in Epstein trafficking, like paying
J.P. Morgan?
J.P. Morgan Chase, the fucking international banking institution.
Is this nigga the big evil?
Yes! They are big evil. They are.
Niggas the antagonists.
They have evil all across their buildings,
what
like fucking villains. Yes.
Oh shit.
Dude. They fucking... They were paying both recruiters and victims of Epstein.
Damn.
Biden flew down to the Virgin Islands. The Attorney General gets fired. Lawsuit gets fucking washed away. Biden comes back. Nothing happens. Now, all of a sudden, someone else is filing a lawsuit against J.P. Morgan Chase because details came out about them and Epstein again. Okay. I forget what it is specifically, but it's like these guys are fucking evil. These also just so happen to be the people who took like $75 million from Kanye.
Damn.
Speaking of the GOAT. Okay. Jossie's getting back with Adidas.
I seen it was talking. It was like a rumor. It was like they was talking.
Oh, it ain't a rumor. It's happening.
For real?
Oh, it's happening.
They're gonna tax them shoes now. You gonna tax everything.
And apparently, apparently they're not selling old product. Will you fix the mic, please?
That's hard. How you fix it? So he's gonna drop like old like.
What do you mean? How do you fix it? Turn it towards you.
Oh yeah, but
hit that bit.
Bro.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
My bad.
You like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Pull it towards you though, not like 6 inches away from your face.
All right, for sure.
Not 6 inches away from you. Ricardo, you see how? There you go. There you go.
My bad. You already know. Our niggas in the chat,
dude.
Niggas in the chat.
I saved, dude. Like there was something the other day that just made me so happy. I was watching a podcast, and fucking Bobby Lee, Andrew Santino, and they got this. They have his niece on there. Fucking Rudy Jules should be on there. She's this
Bobby Lee's
niece.
Okay.
Well, not his actual niece. It's Kalila's niece, but like.
Ah, right. Yeah, he was with her.
Yeah. So.
Wait, aren't they divorced now?
They split. They weren't married. They just broke up.
I thought they was married.
No, they was just living together and shit. Okay. Then they broke up, but like.
Hey, that's hard.
Bobby still like loves Jules. You like this little girl lived with him for years, and like he got her. So. They just put together a montage for her of him. The mic. Pull the mic closer to your mouth. Stop talking away from the mic. The mic. You need the mic. Just like 2-minute clip of there. Them just every episode just telling her the mic. Get closer to the mic. The mic, Rudy. And it's just like this. I've never ever thought that like I would relate to something he was like, so fucking much. I sent it straight to Claudio. I was like, this is you. This is you.
This is something I gotta get used to though.
You gotta be like, good. You gotta say words in that bitch.
Oh yeah.
How is getting close to a mic complicated for you?
I mean, it's
Mr. Rapper.
All right, come on now.
Mr. Rapper.
Like that bitch like right here.
Yeah.
Speaking of words.
You right.
What about when you're on stage? You don't know how to hold the mic?
I do.
When you perform?
I do.
So maybe hold it instead of
You're
that'll make it easier for you.
All right, Mr. Cool.
That's a great question though. You make music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is about how it like went with.
Yeah, that even makes sense.
Yeah, this, we gotta rag on it, and you just go sit here silent. What you? Yeah.
You gotta explain that.
You gotta explain that to something.
Explain that.
You gotta explain that to something.
No, I just wasn't even thinking about putting it closer. Like I was, but I just didn't want to. I didn't know how to fucking.
Okay, see now the problem we got, Ricardo, is that after you were thinking about it, there was about 2 to 3 minutes of you confused about how to turn the mic to your mouth.
I mean, yeah, I should have just asked about it though. I should have asked about it.
Like, damn.
But I was just like, damn, bro.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? How does this work?
Dude, I love it.
I just be chilling though, bro.
The mic shouldn't be that hard.
You do this like every every week and shit.
My thing is
Friday, somebody come on like, the fuck? What is this?
Yeah, my thing is Claudio was here for like all of the first ones. So
he still fucked it up. He's just
like every time.
Wow.
Like every time.
Yeah, that man.
And I'm telling you, like
that's a skill.
Talking like this.
Oh yeah.
Or literally have it here.
I fuck with God.
Hear his heartbeat.
I'm telling you, the same day that it was here, and after I told him to pull it up, I'm telling you, within 30 minutes, it was here.
Bro.
I'm not kidding you. Like, he was staring at the fucking mic, and I was like, Claudio, are your eyes where your mouth is? Fucking talk into it.
My nigga is smart.
That nigga funny as
That man.
He roasted my belt last time I came. I still need to get him back.
That nigga ain't never gonna come back over here.
Yeah, he says it looked like something that his grandma would wear. I was like, he got on a cardigan and some fucking slacks, bro. I'm like, what are you talking about?
That nigga looks like a middle-aged woman. What the hell?
Oh, he bothers me so much. He annoys me so much.
You can't talk about the BB though. That bitch hard.
Fucking.
That's a rise, bro.
He called me last night at like 1 a.m.
Okay.
Then
just randomly,
and then
like,
texted me about like, have you seen me smoke, or something?
In the middle of the night.
And then I was just like, what? And he goes, I seen Lizzie last night and she called you. Why did you let some bitch call me off your phone?
Really? What the fuck?
And then text me. I also would love to point out that Claudio hasn't been over here.
Who the fuck is Lizzie? Almost.
That white bitch from Fairview. Drew's ex. You remember Drew.
What's up?
You know Drewski.
Yeah, Drewski.
There's no way you
Drew.
don't, because you were
Lizzie?
passed out in his...
the
fat bitch, his girl.
Why she texting you? What the fuck?
Why is she texting and calling me off Claudio's phone? I do not know. My thing is, Claudio, you haven't come over my house in like probably 2 months.
He's just like, yeah, use my phone. That's a little weird.
What the fuck are you doing? Like that's just
right. That's like
it's just fucking weird shit.
At 1 a.m.
On the topic of people doing weird shit,
that's weird though.
This bitch Anna is lurking on my Twitter again.
Oh hell no. No, he gets stalked.
I don't understand. I don't understand. This time she didn't like one of my tweets. She liked a reply to one of my tweets.
That's weird as fuck.
Oh, she in your shit.
Yeah, she definitely on your
like,
shit though.
and like I'm telling you, like this was like a debate I had with someone where like months ago, where like I sent like probably like 5 messages. So like she read all this shit and liked one of his replies throughout all of it.
Oh wow, damn. She was like,
yeah, she did some weird shit with that one.
Now this is the shit that blows my mind even more. Is
like, fuck that nigga.
The discussion was about some transgender bullshit.
Okay.
So she liked the liberal side, right? Mm-hmm. So like, how come the last thing of mine that you liked was about me saying Kanye gets honorary Aryan status now, give him his blue contacts so he can get into the meetings? Like, that's 2 very different sides of the spectrum, girl. You are fucking insane.
Man, she was deep in your shit, man.
The craziest part is she still has a dude, bro. Ooh. I don't understand. Bro.
Damn, son, where'd you find that?
And like, I understand. Right, I understand if like she accidentally liked my shit back in the day, and that's what it was. This is evidence that it ain't accidental.
That's
you
not a fucking accident,
bro. Doing.
Right, you're just
you keep doing shit. And before the Twitter shit, it was you fucking changing the chat theme on Instagram.
Right, it's like
you're weird.
Yeah, it's just like
she.
Say something, huh? Or like, or chill
that's
out.
it. Say something.
Say something or chill out.
Fucking say something. Cause
you want me to say? I
don't think you understand who I am.
Right,
like, I've cut out like 98% of my friends simply on the fact that I
already want to fuck with you. Like,
we ain't gotta do that. Like,
that shit.
that's what kills me about Logan is that like,
damn,
I know he gonna be bored.
Damn,
like I'm not gonna be the one who get bored before you do, bro. I just spent 2 years.
What was it? 7?
Yeah, 7. 7 was the word. I don't know if you're aware. We had a spelling bee.
Spell 7.
Mm-hmm. SEVEN.
Damn.
You hear that? You hear that, Logan? You hear that? You hear that, Logan? That's how it's done.
It ain't that hard.
That's how it's done. Okay. No, we had a spelling bee with Vontae and Logan, and Logan left on the word 7, like angry, like arguing, because when I was sounding out the word 7, he goes, "That's not fucking helping, Jason. You're just making random noises." I was like, Logan, I think we've come to a fine realization of what one of your main problems with spelling is that you can't seem to draw the conclusion between sounds and words.
Yeah, that's two things.
You make a series of noises and they come together to form words. That's how that works.
So you were just sounding the word out for him?
I literally was going,
And he said,
7.
That don't sound like random words.
He literally goes, like, "You're just making random noises. That doesn't help."
Like that's the letter. Like you
that is the, and like I was telling him, I was like, "Bro, if we clip that and speed it up, it'll be 7. Right. It'll be 7. I promise you, Logan." He's like, you know what? I'm not. You just want to keep it going. You just want to keep it going. It's like,
this is a real
what do you want? What do you want me to do?
Make that nigga spell 2.
Like, what, are we just supposed to hard stop on the spelling bee and change topic and not talk about the fact that you can't fathom 7? And like, I don't even give a fuck about the fact that you can't spell. I know you can't spell. That's why we had the spelling bee. We said that in the podcast the week before.
Right. Yeah.
We know you can't spell. That's the whole point, Logan. What I'm annoyed with is the fact that you're getting so angry that you stormed out and have not been back.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Off of the word 7.
Off the word 7.
Like, bro, what?
Off of some shit you signed up to do.
How long has it been? Has he?
Dude, it's been like 2 weeks.
You gotta send a letter to that nigga, man.
Yeah, for real.
Send a letter to that nigga Logan.
Like,
man.
Yeah,
not that serious, but you just don't have to spell 7. It's funny.
It's been 2 weeks.
You don't have to spell 7, bro? Come on, bro. What's wrong with you?
That's fucked.
That shit funny as hell, though.
It's insane to me.
I seen that y'all like. I seen that you posted it though.
Yeah, I posted the spelling bee, and then I posted the podcast from the week before after it. So like, in that one is me and him talking, and like there's literally one part where I go, I don't know how I could piss you off with a spelling bee. He goes, "Oh no, you won't."
And that's what happened.
And that's exactly what the fuck happened. There's another part where he goes, "Yeah, and I'm not like these other people. Like, I can say stupid shit and I won't get mad. Like, I can sit in there and just keep going." Fast forward to a week later, and couldn't handle saying stupid shit. He got so mad he left.
He was like, "Whoa,
bro, I know he gonna get bored sitting in that one room with Kira before I get bored in my whole house going to work."
Exactly.
Like, I got things to do, Logan. You don't. All you do is sit in the house.
And they're gonna be chilling.
What's crazy is that, like, I can do as much shit talking about Logan as I want on this because he will never watch one of these. Like, he hasn't watched one yet.
He's angry, bro.
No, he hasn't watched any of them.
Oh shit!
Like, before he got mad, he's never watched one.
Shit! Cool,
like,
either way, that shit funny.
He's never listened to a single one of these.
I mean, it's you should, because it's good to see how you sound and shit. See how you
7.
That was the whole thing. It's like, and that's one thing he would say. He's like, "Oh yeah, I want to be on the podcast. I like being on the podcast because I get to hear myself, and then I'm gonna get better." I was like, "But you don't hear yourself.
Exactly, because
you don't edit the podcast, so you don't hear it then, and you don't listen to it once it's uploaded. So when do you hear yourself?
Right.
Never."
I'm just glad I got two out of Logan where I pissed him off.
Yeah. That's true, yeah.
That first one was the greatest. That first one with him yelling about Kira's dad was too good.
God,
just nonsense.
Just pissing his ass.
Just pissing the man off.
Dude,
I'm hurt.
I wish I could get like. There's a few people I would like to get in here. Like I would like to get Solomon in here.
Okay.
Solomon be coming over and picking up bag, and like he argues like an absolute retard.
He just says whatever.
Like he's so brain dead.
Okay.
Like you'll disprove something with like stats, reason, and then he'll
just like no.
80 more times throughout the discussion come back to that same point that you've already disproved. Like, and he'll say it again. Like unless you disprove it, it's valid now. It's like, I'm not reiterating the same disapproval process 18 times.
I just told you that you're wrong.
Exactly.
Like, you can't just go, no, I don't believe that, and like, keep it pushing. If I give you numbers, like
facts on your head, it's just like, okay, all right,
right.
You got that shit. Man. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know.
And like, he'll get into yelling matches about it. Like, he'll come over here and argue with me. So like.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great.
I would gladly do that. I would gladly do that. I think you would enjoy watching that, like being here with him,
like what the
just laughing while he goes nuts. Jacob, I would love to get in here, but he'll never do one of these.
Damn. I do that shit on like one of y'all birthdays.
He's never going to.
That'd be hard.
You don't understand like the relationship that me and Jacob have.
Of course, yeah. Y'all niggas twins.
We're adversaries.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't understand why. I hate it. I hate it so much.
And two different motherfuckers. That's pretty cute.
No.
That's pretty cool.
Popped out two of them. It's just like, what the fuck?
I couldn't imagine having a twin, bro. That's
twins. No. They come out. These niggas different.
My thing is, every other set of twins I know,
like just similar.
They not even similar. Like I know twins that are like very different, but they work well together. They know each other well enough that they can be productive. Me and Jacob know each other very well. Like me and him on like a soccer team together, like against just like randos, like it's easy. Like if we're just playing out in the field, like it's easy. Like if we're fucking playing a video game and we want to tag team people, it's easy. Like it's like we can work very well together. Simple as if we're moving shit in one house and out to another, like we don't have to do a bunch of communicating on how we're gonna turn a couch. We're used to understanding how we're gonna turn, and we can read each other's body language enough. This motherfucker hates me. Okay, yeah. Like any chance Jacob can to just get over on you, he will. Like in any scenario ever, Jacob has to be winning. There can't be compromise. You have to give to me. I have to keep all of mine. That is how Jacob works in every fucking scenario.
I fuck with it. Yeah?
See, I know y'all.
Yeah, that works when you're not actively fucking like Tamir. If me and you lived together, and you have a bunch of your dishes in the fucking strainer.
Okay, dish.
That you washed.
Boom.
You have 3 hours before you're going to work.
Boom.
You're in the kitchen already packing a lunch.
Okay.
And I need to do the dishes so I can make fucking breakfast.
Okay.
I ask you, hey, when you get a chance, could you put those dishes away?
Okay.
Are you going to put them away at some point, or are you going to fucking argue and, like, refuse to do them?
So I'm putting the business away at some point like that.
And, like, I'm not asking you to do it now. I'm not telling you to stop what you're doing. Yeah, I'm literally saying, hey, when you get a chance, could you move those for me so I could get my...
Just, like, your day just be a shit? Fuck you.
Like, literally, it's just, why can't you do it?
Yeah, what? Why you asking me? Okay, yeah.
Like that shit's just dumb. Like especially when you say, "Can you get a chance?"
Yeah, he
like when
don't
you
fuck
get a
with
chance.
you. He's like, "What the?"
Like I genuinely don't understand. And like the thing I don't understand is like I've never ever done anything to fuck with Jacob.
Right.
Damn.
Like I'm probably gonna have to cut this out. Who fucking knows? The time that like we stole weed.
Yeah.
Me and one other went and got this. Jacob did not. Nadia did not. Nobody else did.
Yeah.
Me and one other went and grabbed this. So when we grabbed it, we decided we're going to split it, 3 ways? Me, the person who grabbed it, and then Jacob, and Nadia for giving us the information of where it was.
Right.
5.
Who else got it?
Montreal. I'm the other person.
Okay.
Montreal.
So me, you, Trell, and then Jacob. And Jacob and Nadia. So, like, the whole thing was that, like, we split it 4 ways. Where you got some, I got some, Trell got some, Jacob got some.
Yeah.
Jacob and Nadia felt that they should get separate shares.
Hell no.
So, that night, while I was sleeping, Jacob stole weed from me.
Oh.
Like 100 grams.
Oh.
Damn. Oh, wait. I didn't know he... Oh, shit.
Fuck that.
Like this is the shit I'm... And by the way, for a dude who sat at work, did nothing, took 0 risk... Like, I think we gave him what? Like, it was like 280 or something split between all of us?
It was something.
It was like 280 for each of us. Almost 300 grams for each of us. He gonna come in my room and take half of mine.
No, bro.
Like, this is the shit I'm talking about. Like, you just got 300 grams for nothing.
Yeah,
like, you
literally.
came home from work, and there was 300 grams of bud waiting for you.
Nigga, if I came home to 300 grams from work, bro, I'd be the grateful as a motherfucker, bro.
Great. Be like, oh my God.
Like,
I need more to the point I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it while you asleep. And then, when I woke up in the morning, saw it, and went to get my shit, and I didn't creep or sneak. I woke him up while I was doing it. We started fighting.
I was standing there, bitch. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, this is the shit I'm talking about.
I woke up, I was just like...
The way I've tried to describe my brother since we were children is this. You know how, like...
Hey, them niggas was actually boxing that bitch. I'm like, I woke up, I'm looking. This nigga choking Jacob.
Oh, yeah, that nigga... Drow, help! Drow, help!
I don't know.
I'm just like, I don't know. Y'all brothers fighting. I'm over here.
Yeah, you want to step in.
I was like,
bitch.
No, him and Trell sat there.
Yeah, I would too. I'd be like, this is brothers fighting, bro.
This is regular family.
Y'all
But,
gotta
like,
solve that shit.
That's the other thing that bothers me about this is that, like, I understand with, like, you guys and friends and shit looking at it that way. What I've never understood is that my mother and my father look at it that way. My mother and my father look at me and Jacob fighting as, oh, it's just you two being hard-headed. It's, no, your one son is literally a fucking piece of shit who literally cannot be satisfied unless he wins and everyone else loses on everything.
Just trying to get over on niggas, bro.
And
That shit.
I'm supposed to just turn the other cheek on fucking everything. That's not 2 sons being hard-headed. That is 1 son being allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants forever and never facing the fucking consequences of it because he kisses your asses and you just, he's all right.
Yeah.
No discipline.
Niggas just living the life.
The way I've described it forever is that, like, you know...
I
don't know if your parents ever set rules with, like, how you would fight with your siblings where, like, my dad would say, if you hit him, he gets to hit you. That's how it goes.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You don't get 2 hits. You get 1 hit back. It's fair. Jacob has never, ever operated like that. In Jacob's eyes, if he hits you and you hit him back, now it's his turn to hit you back and you don't get to go. Like, he thinks he should be one up. Yeah. He always thinks that 1 up on his side is fair. Like, and it's not like he sees it as like, oh, I'm winning. He genuinely thinks that's what's fair.
It's just like, yeah.
I've never understood it.
This is that.
I genuinely don't know what to do to get him to change. I've tried for years to be like the turn the other cheek and just deal with it, take what he fucking throws out, and just see if he eases up eventually. No, it does not. He just takes more. He gets more fucking dickheaded. Like, what's crazy is that, like, when we were children, me and my stepsister and my sister and my cousin Alex, we used to have a word for Jacob throwing. We would say he would throw temper tantrums because he'd get angry. All logic would go out the window. He'd start breaking shit, slamming brooms onto doors, kicking doors. Like, he has scars on his legs from kicking in the front window.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because I wouldn't give him my cell phone.
Hell no, bro.
I wouldn't give him my phone, so he kicked in the front window.
kind of kick? Was like a front kick? Was like a side?
Like it was a door and it had panels of glass like this, paneling the whole thing, and he just foot straight through that bitch.
Okay, I thought he did some cool shit.
And when he pulled back out, he cut
slice.
in and then cut out. So he got a V on the back of his leg.
So he was just like.
Oh yeah. Instantly went from, temper tantrum fucking rage of slamming and kicking the fucking door to bleeding and crying help on the fucking yeah.
Like, why did you do that shit then?
And then I have to, once again, like this is a great example of what I was just saying. Is like I had to go next door, get my grandma to call a fucking ambulance to get fucking Jacob, and then when mom heard about everything, I got yelled at. I got yelled at for not giving him my phone.
Damn.
The whole reason he wanted my phone, apparently, in his justification to mom, was that he wanted to call mom.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? We lived in a double with our grandmother who has multiple phones that you could walk over there and call your mother with.
What's up, Greemy?
The idea that you needed to kick in the front door to go talk on the phone with mom is insane.
Yeah,
but instead, I get in trouble.
illogical.
I got yelled at about this shit.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll be pissed.
You just give me your phone.
Shit.
What the fuck? You just give me your phone.
You just give it to him.
Just give me your phone.
He's obviously acting reasonable and rational right now.
Yeah.
He obviously wouldn't have
anything,
fucking
he should've
thrown
got
it
yelled
at the fucking cement after you handed it
That
to
nigga
him.
just kicked the whole fucking glass.
Like
Right. What a front?
Yeah,
like
he broke one of my Nike
not even like a back kick.
I had one of those like athletic Nike
Yeah.
like electronic bracelets like back in the
little
day.
balance shits.
Yeah, like
little Fitbit.
Like a G
yeah, before the Fitbit, like the Nike one, and it was like $340.
Okay.
And like I didn't pay for that bitch.
Yeah.
My sister had thrown a party at the house, and one of her fucking goofy friends left it there, and my mom being mad was like, they ain't getting that shit back.
Free?
Jason, here you go.
Free.
That's fire.
That's great.
Jacob came in my room at my dad's, took that bitch off of my fucking dresser, and threw it at the cement floor and snapped the fucking chip that plugs in.
Bro, that's fucked.
And then swore up and down that he didn't break it.
What the fuck?
Like a dog. I'm telling you. No repercussions. Nothing fucking happened. Like I'm telling you, this motherfucker has been a menace in my life since childhood.
That nigga's evil twin, bro. That nigga is.
And my parents look at him like, it's just you guys are just being brothers. You got just
twins.
No, this nigga is diabolical. He is evil.
Nah, man, y'all just twins, man. That's all it is. It just
Bro, if your brother drunk your orange juice, imagine him making your
Bro, like that's what I'm saying. Imagine his brother walked in there and stomped his switch.
Oh, yeah,
imagine the hell that Tamir would
Xbox
rage.
or something.
Tamir would break that motherfucker.
Whoa, wait, what was
If my little brother broke my PlayStation, bro, it'll be
like
But here, perfect example. We're using this screen as a monitor now because the curved monitor is broken because I got in a fight with Jacob because he wanted to throw it out in the rain because of the tree, the Christmas tree that is perfectly safe and A-okay is sitting in that fucking closet because I put that out in the rain.
Gee.
The Christmas tree that's made of plastic.
Yeah. Like, that can chill out.
So he threw a TV.
So he came in here, unplugged my TV, and started to grab it and walked out.
Bro.
And I shoved him with both fucking hands, and he flew back and it hit the corner up in the. That's what that dent in the living room
That
is.
nigga's wanted something. He's like,
that's
you
fucked,
moved
bro.
a tree?
Yeah, and
tree?
that's another time that
it.
I ended up choking him out until he was fucking yelling stop.
God damn. Like, why you throw out the tree?
Yeah, the tree, like it's a tree.
No, the reason I was throwing out the tree is because
funny.
like.
That's it funny.
Like I'm gonna speed run this
yeah.
story because it is the stupidest fucking story.
He don't fuck with you. He just like
He doesn't fuck with me at all.
You did one thing. I just don't like that slightly. I'm gonna
Like,
just fuck up.
Yeah,
your
I'm
day.
gonna just
Before
fuck up.
this was in
Something
here,
expensive,
before
bro.
this was in here, all over here was filled with cardboard, like just piled with cardboard because we don't have a recycling bin outside.
Yeah.
So we would just pile up all the cardboard until bulk week, and then throw it all out there and have the bulk take it. So we have been doing that for like 3 months.
Thank you.
Like since mom moved out.
Okay.
All of a sudden, Christmas tree comes in the house. Jacob puts the box in here on the pile of cardboard. So then when bulk week came around, I fucking, took it outside and tossed it.
Right, yeah.
he starts yelling up and down about the fact that I threw the box away on purpose because I don't give a fuck. And, like,
it was in the
I saw
cardboard.
it, and that's why, like, I seen it and intentionally got rid of it. I was like, dude, it was in a pile of trash. He goes, that's not trash. I was like, if that room ain't trash, you're insane.
Like, what?
Because there's about 8 different people. Like, Claudio even backed that up. I said, hey, Claudio, what was that? What was all the shit in this fucking corner? Huh? What was all that? He said, wasn't it cardboard trash? I was like, sure was, wasn't it, huh? Fucking, hey, Logan, Kira, what did we used to put in this room? Cardboard to throw away?
Damn.
Huh, ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
Ain't that about a bitch? And you know what's crazy is since that fucking argument, you know what hasn't come back in this fucking room?
Oh, shit.
Fucking
Cardboard trash. Because apparently that's not what goes in here.
Okay.
And so because I threw the box away, I went to fucking Walmart to go get another bin, like a big tote bin.
Yeah.
For the tree. And like, my thing is, growing up at our mom's, growing up at our dad's, that's always how our trees were. They were fucking fake trees that we pulled out of a tote bin full of fucking ornaments and shit. And we put it all up.
And that's it.
So I was following same script as always.
Yeah.
Turns out this tree don't break into like multiple pieces, or like the rods don't, the actual bushels don't come out. It's
just tree.
It's the top piece and then 2 fat pieces that fold up. So it's just a giant fucking bush. So, and like each side has like a 1.5 foot metal stick coming out that it's supposed to slide into the other one.
Okay.
So it's like it just doesn't close into the tote that I got.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was like, damn it. Like as I was breaking down the tree and shit, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Jacob comes in and he's like, what? Doesn't fit? I was like, well, you can see that fucking sticking out on the sides. And like one thing led to another about like he made it seem like I wasn't going to go get a different bin. Like that's just what it was. I was just like, if I just went and bought this one and it doesn't work, you think I'm not going to go replace it?
Right, just refund and
like what do you think I just want to keep it?
Right, like what?
So and he started fucking arguing about it and like
That
just
just
started
wakes
being a
up and just
dickhead.
like, fuck you, yeah.
Yes, I swear to God. So I was like, you know what, Jacob? Fine, I won't get another fucking thing for it. I'll just fucking throw it away and then I'll buy you guys a new tree next year. Okay? You fucking I said, what does it matter? I'm going to buy you a new one next year. It's fucking A-okay. You don't want to worry about it. You don't want to fucking deal with it for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Why does it matter?
Because, like, that's where the argument came from. Is I said that, like, we should put it out in the shed while we don't have a tote for it.
Yeah.
Because it's going to go out in the shed anyway.
Right, hell yeah.
And it's plastic.
Might as well.
It's not going to ruin in the shed.
Right.
So, he was just like, he's like, no, we're not going to put it out there because you don't give a fuck about it. Like, acting like it was going to get ruined out there.
Okay.
And I was just like, dude, come
Right, it's in the fucking
on,
shade.
bro.
You're in
It's
the safe
plastic. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. If it's that big of a deal, I'll throw it away and get you a new one. So I just threw him out the front fucking door.
Damn. He was like, fuck it.
Just right there onto the patio.
So he decides to break the fucking TV.
So he decides to go grab the TV. Now, what's crazy is this is a great example of it's like if it's 1 for 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so if I was gonna throw your shit away and pay for it,
Yeah.
that would imply that you're gonna throw my shit away and pay for it.
Yeah.
But no, he's just gonna throw my shit away. But he would still expect me to pay for the tree. Like this is what I mean by he needs to be one up in every situation. It's insane to me, and like the fact that like. The people in my life who could say or do something,
They don't.
do not.
They just like, yeah.
And then, like, you know, my only fucking reprieve is just bitching about him to my friends.
It's like, fuck.
Like, I'm back in fucking high school.
Hell yeah.
It's
dad,
so
like
fucking
the
annoying.
old days, bro.
I remember the old days.
The old days.
Yeah.
And just
12.
sitting there
My
yelling
dad.
about my dad every day.
yeah.
Every
Hey,
fucking
walk away
morning.
and say,
Every
like,
fucking day.
You guys used to be
Here's-
waiting on it. It's just,
I was expecting it, bro. I used to eat my breakfast and be like,
dude, you and Hide would just be waiting for me to show up and start yelling about
oh
something.
yeah. He didn't even know. He was like,
Oh,
he
Jason's
didn't
here.
even think about it. He's just like, my dad.
Dad?
Oh, dude, it was always fucking something.
Man, it was crazy.
Our
But
friend
that
group is
sucks, though.
fucking
You
tight,
gotta-
though.
You got your own antagonist, bro. Just wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah, shouts out to you, man.
So like,
You can get one up on him, man.
like to the point where I had to buy a different strainer. Like we have 2 strainers in the kitchen right now. Like this is
that?
this is
That's
the
dumb,
type
though.
of
That's fucking dumb.
insane behavior, bro.
That's like a headache, bro. I'll be getting headaches
It
every
is.
day.
I mean,
It
that
is.
bitch say.
It's fucking so much unnecessary work. Like the idea that me and Stefan could live together more effectively than me and my own twin brother is retarded.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That says something, bro.
Like that makes no sense. And I'm not a difficult person to live with. The most I do is talk a lot.
You be like, just fuck you, man. That's it.
Yeah.
And Jacob does that pretty well. He'll very easily go, I really don't care, and just walk away.
Like, fuck you.
That's fuck.
Like, bro.
So like, what the fuck? I don't understand. That is genuinely the feeling I have. It's just what the fuck?
Yeah.
What did I do?
What in the fuck?
Like, what
am
I
I
do?
doing
what do you do
wrong?
in that situation though?
Like, bro,
what do you do?
What I do? What I do, man?
I
He's
don't
like,
get it.
no, fuck you, bro. You breathing today. You don't fuck with that shit. Man, that shit's sad.
Yeah. But you know, we chilling. We making it through.
Oh yeah. That's good though. That's y'all making it through that shit.
No, not y'all. I am climbing a fucking rock wall right now with about 700 pounds hanging off my ass.
Yes, sir. We'll climb that
About
wall.
360, no scope that man in his sleep.
I'm just fighting a fucking wall, man.
Yeah, that shit's fucked though.
Yeah.
It's like living with a brick wall. That shit is just not it.
That shit funny as hell.
I'd rather have a brick wall. Keep the wind off me.
Shit, fuck up.
What if it's just a brick wall just like 6 feet in front of you, but everywhere you go, so you can't move?
Yeah. That'd be rough. Like, that'd be like living with Jacob. Like, yeah, that'd be pretty accurate. Yeah. Like everywhere you turn, it's just in the way.
Yeah. It's like, oh fuck, god damn it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just again.
I just woke up.
Can you stop for fucking 5 minutes?
Like for real. Though,
No.
Yeah.
But you know, I got fucking, you know, my mom's pretty all right. She's fucking in.
She's cool.
She's a person.
She's a cookies. And
she's a bot. She been waking up. She been waking up to the shit.
What?
Yeah.
Like to the shit.
Because you know she's a bot.
Okay.
She's fucking stuck in the system. She's propagandized to the max. But this fucking this Ohio train shit's been like it's too close to home for these people to like just ignore. Like they can everything else.
Definitely.
And like. It's blatantly corrupt. It's blatantly fucking malpractice. The EPA and Biden took over 2 fucking weeks to even mention Ohio. Crazy. So it's like, maybe there's something going on here. Maybe when the train that derailed where there was a fire on the fucking train 70 miles before the place where it derailed and they drained it for fucking right into the river. It's just, you know, it seems like you guys pushed that one. You guys needed to get it to a certain place before you stopped.
He's going to blow this shit up.
It's almost like in 47, the fucking EPA or Department of Transportation banned transporting like over 300,000 gallons of like this type of chemical, yet somehow we were transporting like 1 million gallons of it.
Fucking million?
Yeah, like there was 11 cars that each had between like 200 to 300,000 gallons of this shit each.
That's fucked. I don't know.
Damn.
That's set up though. That shit gotta be like.
It's like 1.2 fucking million gallons.
Just a shit.
And we just opened it up, poured it into the river, and burnt off the excess.
Oh fuck that, bruh.
Yeah, what the
and like that's the other thing is they keep using the term controlled burn. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. Controlled burn usually means that like there's some level of control. Like you guys are adding fuel or reducing fuel or increasing the oxygen or reducing the oxygen. You're encapsulating it in some form. Like there's some form of control on the toxins that are coming out of it. You just lit the shit and let it pour.
Right.
There was no addition of oxygen. There was no mixture of the fuel to like make sure the shit burned properly. Because like it's the equivalent of like in a car. Like you have a carburetor that's meant to fucking splatter the fuel into the mist. It aerates your fuel, that way it can mix with air and ignite in a clean mix. Yeah. If you pour too much fuel in, there's more fuel than there is oxygen. It burns dirty. You end up sputtering. You end up with black fucking carbon. It's just bad. It's burning dirty.
Right.
It's almost like we just watched a giant fucking plume cover the entire state.
Yeah.
And then go over the fucking lake and into fucking Canada. But
chemical warfare.
Yeah, dude. People actually think that like this is just coincidental.
No. Nah, hell no.
No.
Marines in Idaho murdered FBI agents who were trying to sabotage a substation. If the FBI got caught sabotaging, a fucking system that would cause a fucking like blackout for probably like 50,000 residents, chances are they're up to other shenanigans.
They're doing some wild shit.
I know it's a crazy train of thought to follow.
We need some Marines here. That's what we need.
It's an insane conspiracy.
We need some
theory.
Ohioan Marines.
Yeah, for real.
I would love to start stalking out like ballot boxes and fucking important facilities.
Yeah.
The issue is, I think the FBI probably got more training than me.
Yeah, for real. They're gonna be like, "How the fuck are you out here, bro? You went weird.
You gotta kill you.
We gotta kill you now."
Yeah, I hate that all of this shit happens and we're supposed to pretend it's all accidental.
Yeah, no.
Like the people in charge of our country hate us and do not care if we die, and if us dying would benefit them financially, you best believe they're going to push for it.
I mean, we just brainwashed niggas.
Well, that's exactly it. It's like we have people brainwashed into...
You got to kill them for money. That's the answer.
Kill the brainwashed
Trust
for
me.
money.
I would gladly become a gun for hire. I would gladly become an assassin.
Oh, yeah, definitely. A hitman or some shit.
I'll put down Biden, give me 50 mil, put me in the fucking prison for 20 years. When I get out, I'm chilling.
Not for 20. I ain't taking 20 years.
I'm taking 20 for 50 mil. Thank you very much.
And isn't it treason? Shouldn't they kill you? If they find you?
I don't know.
That's the whole thing.
I go to Russia.
Okay,
that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Russia too.
Straight up. Like I like YouTube. I hope you hear this. 110%. Everything, I swear to fucking God, if Russia contacted me with like, we have information, we can give you targets, we can give you information on how to get them, we can give you access to arms, we can pay you for it, do it. I would, without a fucking doubt,
just go.
Start mopping up this fucking country.
They be like, why are these niggas dying?
My only stipulation would be that like, I need to know who and what this person is and did. Like, I'm not just assassinating somebody who genuinely benefits the American people. You want to take out the Clintons, you want to take out the Bidens, you want to take out Obama, fucking all of them. They can go. I do not care. The fucking Pelosi's, anybody who has been like in politics for their entire... These people have been in politics for like
their whole life.
More than twice the time we've been alive.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, true.
Old asses.
Like, they've been in politics for, like, 50, 60 years.
Old as shit.
This is insane. And
that's probably why they have them in there, because, like, you got all this
seniority.
No.
Not seniority.
No.
Not seniority, but
like, experiencing this shit.
Here, I'll give you a little hint as to what it could be. Almost, you know what hedge funds are, right?
Hell no.
A hedge fund is like a fucking big corporate entity. Like, say all of us made like $30 million a piece, right? Boom. And we want to invest it into like stocks and shit, but we don't want to learn how to invest in stocks.
Yeah.
Right. So we would go to a hedge fund, these people, and we would give them our money. We'd sign a contract, and we'd be like, we expect you guys to make a return of X amount every year on the money we give you, and we'll give you fucking $10 million to put into your hedge fund of other millionaires and billionaires' money, and you all rise the portfolios, right? Congress...
That's hard.
Well, first of all, I'm pretty sure hedge funds, on average, beat the stock market like 20% of the time.
So they know what they're
Members of Congress, on the other hand, tend to beat the stock market about 80% of the time.
Oh, damn.
So people who went to school, who have dedicated their entire lives to studying the stock market and evaluating and preparing for trades and making money in it, are not doing as well as politicians and their family members. Are you starting to see why they get to stay where they are? It's almost like they get to fucking create what legislation passes and what fucking companies get riddled into the fucking ground and which ones get bolstered by the fucking government stipends. Right. They get to change the entire fucking layout of capitalism through this lobbyists and fucking bullshit. Like the Biden family, like
they just like, oh shit.
I'm pretty sure the Biden family back in like 2014 was worth like $300 and some $1,000. Okay. Like their net worth, like it was nothing crazy. Like it was a few $100,000.
They're chilling.
They're worth like $30 million now.
Damn.
God damn.
Bro, how the fuck where you got all that money from?
Because you were VP back then.
Right, yeah.
All you did different is step from VP to president.
Right.
So you didn't do too much. That's not a fucking 29.9 billion difference.
Right.
Damn.
It's almost like the $50 million gallons of fucking oil you sent to...
My niggas just wanted some money. He's like, oh shit, I'm the president.
The issue is that like when that money is off your back and your back and my back, that bothers me.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, that's fuck.
When we're supposed to be the strongest nation in the world and we look like bitches.
Yeah.
Like I seen people talking on Twitter today about America needs to help Ukraine in order to get American clout back.
That doesn't make any
like
we have to
America has fallen off, and the way we're gonna come back to top is helping Ukraine.
Right.
I'm sorry if you think fighting the Ukrainian war is gonna be the thing that puts us back on top when our president is getting cucked and falling down stairs on national television.
Right.
You're insane. You are fucking batshit retarded. It's not. It's not. We are a fucking embarrassment.
For real, they're gonna assassinate our president.
I'm
stairs.
Blowing Jill's back out.
Assassinate with some stairs.
Get the fuck.
You keep tripping up them.
No, they just go fucking clone him and bring back another half double that barely can fucking speak. This one's gonna talk even less. Fucking, its earlobes are gonna be another inch down its head. Yeah, it's just
one that knows how to ride a bike though.
Dude,
easy.
Dude,
why he improved.
That's another thing I see it on Twitter before was like people arguing like because there's some senator was proposing that like presidents should have to take a physical and mental capability test.
I support that. I
support it 100%. And people are genuinely saying that like if you think Trump could pass this, you're crazy. Biden definitely would. He's athletic. He can ride bikes. And I was like, do you know who you're talking about?
That had to be a joke.
Could you have a better... No, like, that's the thing. It's like they were genuinely arguing with people because I thought it was ironic. I thought it was ironic, too. I swear to God. I could not believe that this person genuinely used he rides bikes as an example after he fell off a bike.
This is a viral moment. This is dumb. Everybody, are you stupid? He knows how to ride bikes. Yeah, no.
Yeah. They also say that he can talk.
No, we can't talk. No.
There's people who genuinely... I've seen people genuinely say Biden gives the best speeches.
I don't know.
Out of any modern president. I'm sorry. We just had Trump. Trump was the greatest. Love him or hate him, he was one of the greatest public speakers.
Yeah. I agree, though. I agree on that.
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
People will actually tune in to hear him speaking shit like that.
What the fuck you talking about, huh? What you saying today, bro?
I'm not listening to Biden speak, bro.
Crazy idea when, there's a giant chemical disaster in one of your swing states and you don't even go mention the state, let alone go visit, and then the former president does?
Yeah.
And then he's paying out of pocket for food and drink for fucking first responders and families who are still out of fucking... Like, this is something that confuses me drastically. We're supposed to believe, right, that...
Man's doing big shit.
We're supposed to believe that there's, like, some corrupt elite group that like controls everything behind the scenes, like the Illuminati, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Yet for some reason they can't seem to figure out the idea we should go to Ohio before Trump does.
Right.
Like this is the thing I don't understand. Apparently this establishment, this group of people hates Trump so fucking much, yet they're doing everything to make him look good right now.
Right, yeah.
They're doing everything to make Biden look horrible and everything to make Trump look good.
They're just like, yeah. Look at this shit. Made them niggas switching sides.
I don't understand. Like, I don't. I'm trying to play like 4D chess and figure out like what people who like you don't even know exist are thinking.
Yeah.
And it's like this is just pointless stress. I don't know why I do it.
You're right.
But like, you just gotta get like a little stand. You gotta be like, what's that nigga name? Fucking change my mind. Yeah, do some shit like that. Pull up somewhere to be like.
My thing is like
how do you feel about this?
I'm trying
to,
fuck even that. Like just planning my life into the future, right? In the way that like least likely will result in me dying from some horrible form of chemical cancer. Okay. Is like playing 4D chess with people who don't exist.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to like figure out what they're gonna do with $1 billion of imaginary assets that they can just pull out of their ass. It's like this is impossible. This is impossible. They can just do whatever they want. There's a great Shane Gillis, his fucking podcast, Matt McCusker. Matt McCusker has this great fucking like way of describing this. Okay. When you reach a certain level of money, you can just start hallucinating in real life.
Wow.
Cause like we live such like mundane, boring lives that like we need like a psychedelic experience to really get something that's out there. Whereas like somebody with like an outrageous amount of money can like pay to have 2 trains run into each other. Yeah. Like they can just do shit. They can do the most insane shit. They can make an experience real.
Yeah.
That's fucking. You just reach a certain point of wealth where you can hallucinate in real life.
Hard.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
It's a fucking cool ass concept.
Yeah, hell
what
yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, like.
It's like, oh shit, what happened? I'm in a plane now, jumping out.
Right.
Smoking their blunt.
Landing on a drone.
Right. Landing on somebody's house. What's up?
What's up?
Hey, house? This my house?
Yeah, like I just moved you people. I just hired like
what the fuck?
I had 40 armed men just come in, move you out of your house, move in all of my shit. This is my house now. Just do what I want.
Yeah, for real.
Like the great example that he just was talking about was fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay, yeah.
This dude is insane. Do you know how he like fucks these bitches?
No, with these, was it?
So like,
what's his age limit? 25?
Yeah. But like,
he's got that sauce. It's Leo.
It's Leo. So like, first of all, he has the women sign NDAs. Secondly,
I've seen that.
Secondly,
wait, what?
This guy lays in a room.
Okay.
Spread eagle on a bed, completely naked, right? Spread eagle. He's wearing sunglasses and smoking a cigarette.
Oh, fuck with guy. What?
He's already hard, and she comes in, gets on, does her thing, leaves.
Let's go.
I didn't know that.
Leo.
Can you imagine? No, imagine. That is like, that is ethereal, like, daydreaming type shit. I'm laying in a random space on a beach in a fucking mansion. The ocean breeze is coming through the white drapes.
Bro.
It's an oak room, fucking big giant California king bed. I'm spread eagle, hard as a fucking mast.
That's
some ethereally beautiful woman, some like model type, photoshopped in real life looking woman walks in the room. You show her not 1 fucking second of attention, and she does everything in her power to please you.
Oh my God.
And then she fucking leaves. Bro, you can't.
I love Leo. I fuck with him now.
That nigga.
Leonardo DiCaprio is
good,
the
bro.
fucking GOAT.
That nigga
He is the greatest of all time. There's nothing better. That is like
You're just
You
just
couldn't
chilling, bro.
isolate
You're not-
a better male
Yeah,
experience.
it's just like, whoa.
She doesn't speak. She does her best to make me come. She's not over 25.
Right. That's the whole thing. That's the key.
That nigga's that spread eagle, bro.
And she signed an NDA, so if she talks about it, you get to sue her for money.
Boom. That's
Dog, come
I
on,
don't say nothing about this.
bro.
Like, you signed up for this. Like,
And the craziest part is you don't actually care if she talks about it, because bitches in that industry are gonna want to go do that.
Right, it's like, it's Leo.
I want to fuck Leo in the random wooden room. I want to see if I can get him to fucking budge on me.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can be the one to get him to change. Like, these bitches are gonna be lining up for that.
Yeah, for real.
So like, you don't care if they talk about it. Wow. The only reason you put the NDA is so it puts a little mystique, and you also get to run it back on the backside if they ever do some goofy shit to you.
Right.
Oh, you said some. No.
Run your pockets.
Yeah,
Run them pockets. You gonna take five.
Spread eagle, bitch. Chill out.
Yup.
That nigga.
Man,
Now,
that's
how do you
I like
feel?
that.
You just paid $5 million to ride my dick, and you didn't even come.
Right, ha.
Hi, bitch. Hi, bitch.
This is my time.
Bro.
Oh
My God. Leo's the GOAT.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And then there's
peak
just-
Leo right there. I'm sorry. I gotta get to Leo level, man.
Yeah.
Liberal
that's
Twitter
bro.
hates Leo because he be fucking under 25.
Man, let him do him. Man. And he only-
I've
how
never
old is he, like,
understood
47 or
that.
something?
I will never understand that.
Yeah.
Right, because like 25.
I
he's just like,
understand
don't
you
like
think it's
motivators.
weird,
Yeah,
but there's nothing wrong with it.
that's true.
There's nothing
What's his
wrong.
new bitch? How old is she? Like 20? I don't know.
I don't fucking know. The bitch could be 19.
Somewhere
I don't
near
give
there.
a shit.
Right, because it's still legal. He just go 18.
Yeah.
Like, that's
25,
my
after
and like
25,
that's
it's
the
just
other
like-
people try and say like, oh, 18 is fucking questionable. Like, you shouldn't. No, it's not.
It's not.
That's the whole point.
Yeah,
is
for
that
real.
it's not questionable after that point.
It's just like, okay.
Because by the time, like, you getting out of high
Now,
school, by that
the
time,
idea
like,
that you couldn't be manipulative and a fucking shitty person,
Yeah,
okay.
you could be.
But if you think you're gonna convince me that women somehow fucking magically mature more from 18 to 35, you're gonna have a long fucking day, because I'm not buying that.
Right.
Hell no.
I've known my mother for a long time now, and I've
Yeah, you
known a
came out
lot
that
of
womb.
women who were my age growing up.
Okay.
And they all tend to follow a pretty similar pattern of behavior, and it's emotionality over logic.
Of course,
It's
that's
true.
the key.
Yeah,
that's
that's
the one's
facts.
key.
What do I want?
Yeah.
What feels good? What makes me feel the best right now?
Hell yeah.
That's all it is. That's mostly how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
The idea that like this girl who didn't figure something out between like 12 and 18 is magically going to figure that out between like fucking 18 and 35. I refuse to believe.
Hell no.
I'm not.
I think they just want to just hate on Leo. I think that's it.
They just want to hate on
They
anybody.
want to hate on anybody for real. It's just like
They'll find anything to hate on you for.
Because why Leo? After you hear about this nigga spread eagle next to
I
the
don't know how
beach,
you can hate a man
you
like
can't
that.
hate him after what?
That is
I didn't even know
supreme
that shit.
manhood.
That's
That
like-
is
Hell
the
yeah.
best shit you could
He's
ever
not doing
do.
nothing to the bitch. The bitch just come in and just
Come in and leave.
leave.
Let me
Do
see,
like
let
some
me see, bro.
fucking bro. Pop a Molly?
Shit, I popped a perk the other day.
Oh hell, how did you feel off a perky?
Shit, that bitch gave me the fattest headache I ever had in my
Okay.
fucking life, brody.
A headache off Percocet. They supposed to be pulling you down. Them shits.
How you get a
No, I like it. I don't know, bro. I don't know like why it gave me a fucking headache.
Sure you was on Perky, man?
Yeah, I
I
swear.
don't think you was doing Perkish.
RP 320. I'm not 320, 350. I mean,
350. Damn.
I don't know shit.
I don't know either.
I don't know shit.
Percocet.
I don't be taking them pills.
I don't either.
Yeah, I've done like half a perk, I think, or something. It didn't do nothing.
You know what I just
It was
realized?
ass. What?
We're matching like retards.
I don't think that's retarded, but
I mean, I don't think
y'all
that's
niggas
retarded
is
either.
wearing black. I think that's the whole thing. Y'all niggas is wearing black. What the fuck?
I got dressed before both of y'all today. I don't
Hey,
give a fuck.
Fuck you,
Nigga,
nigga.
I
I,
got
was up at
dressed
like
when I
6,
was, like,
7.
dressed.
That's crazy. I know you wasn't dressed at 6 or 7.
Like, how you know?
You was
How
not
you
wandering
know?
around the house
Yes, I
in them
was,
jeans
bro.
at 6 or 7.
Bro, I wake up
Cat.
and be alone every day.
That's just retarded. If I ever ever stayed over your house and you walked out your bedroom
With
in
a
the morning
V-on?
wearing fucking jeans? Like I understand, like, you go to bed fucked up or some shit and you don't feel like shit. But, like, if you regularly go to bed in jeans, you're
It may
fucking
just be like it's
insane.
comfortable or something, man.
It's
Don't
not. It's
don't do
uncomfortable
that.
as fuck.
Okay.
Like, it's not
Just chilling
uncomfortable to
jeans.
the point where, like, you can't sleep in them.
Yeah.
But
You
it's like
can. It's
they
just like,
they
it's a little
fucking
different.
ride up in the crotch. They fucking get all tight. You roll over and they fucking twist uncomfortably.
Yeah.
Sweats give you room. Them bitches will yank back over. You need sweats when you're in the fucking bed.
Yeah.
Sweats are shorts.
But you know, sometimes
It be
people
like
just
that,
like
though.
to wear their jeans to bed or some shit.
Hell
you
no,
know?
that shit is not for me, bro.
Hey, I feel it. It's not for anybody,
I
for
napped
real.
in my jeans yesterday.
Oh shit, nope. Haven't done that shit in about like a year or some shit.
I fucking was waiting on my mom to come pick me up so I could go get my car.
So you just like,
I was already dressed and I wasn't gonna like de-dress and I was just like, I want a nap, so I'm gonna take a nap. It's nap time.
yeah. Hey, y'all here? Okay. Yeah. Naps do smack though. I
Hell
can't
yeah.
take them, but they do smack. You hit them bitches up. Get a little boost of energy.
It depends. It gotta be like a rainy day for real.
Mm.
Type shit.
Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah, I got cursed from my mother. My mother takes naps like
What she call you?
a cat. She's called me a few things.
Like what? Like what?
I'm pretty sure she's hit me with cunt before. I'm pretty sure she's hit me with that.
People don't even use that a lot. People don't use cunt a
Mom
lot.
don't use that one often, but like
Yeah, cause cunt's different. That's
I
like,
think it was one time she's going through like a manic episode and she was just like, "You little fucking cunt," just from like the top of the stairs or some shit.
Okay.
I was just like, all right, mom.
all right, okay. That's different.
Hell yeah.
That's a cool.
All my mom did growing up was swear.
Okay, wow.
Like, it was usually fuck, shit. Those two.
Yeah, all the curses.
No, it was usually just fucking shit.
Fucking shit.
Fucking shit.
Fuck you. Shut the fuck up.
Stupid piece of shit. Fucking fucker. I like that. That's pretty simple though.
Yeah, my thing is that like when you grow up with a mother and father who do nothing but swear all the fucking time.
Yeah.
The idea that the idea that like your entire family's elders all yell at you for cursing is the most asinine thing.
Right. It's like, where the fuck y'all get this
Where
from?
do you think I learned language from?
Like, what the
do you
fuck?
think did you put me in front of Sesame Street every day or were you two fucking cursing? Did you yell and scream at the kids all day?
is your child.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Mom, but all I did growing up was listen to you scream and fight with your own mother, cursing nonstop at each other, threatening each other.
Just
My
seeing that
bad.
shit.
My bad. I learned language.
Yeah,
Like
hell
a
yeah.
sponge.
My bad. I learned how to curse.
I should have. But it's like, where do you learn to speak? Who
From your
fucking
parents.
teaches you words?
Yeah. And if they just yelling and screaming and fuck you and
If they repeating the same fucking, series
piece
of
of shit.
words for
Fucking
17
cunt.
years straight.
yeah, cunt's fucking man. That's funny.
I love the word cunt.
Cunt. I never use it. I never use
I
cunt.
use it.
My
I
dad-
don't use it.
before.
I don't
My
use
dad
it.
will use it. My dad likes the word cunt because I don't know where he came up with it, but he says it stands for can't understand normal things, and
Okay.
that's why women hate it.
Oh wow. Whoa. okay.
That's actually fire though.
That's fire.
That
yeah.
is fire.
And that's why my dad loves using it. Is
Yeah.
for that reason he gave it himself. I was just like, yeah, that's why women don't like it, and that's why I do.
Okay. Yeah. That's
alright.
fire. So
That
cunt.
nigga saucy with that one,
Color
bro.
bitch a cunt. It's like, oh, you don't like that? You're not
I
supposed to
never
get
understood
it.
why
You're
women
not supposed
hate
to
the
get
word cunt so much.
I've never used it on a bitch.
It just means dirty vagina, and like most of the chicks in like our generation don't give a fuck about it.
Hell yeah.
It's like older women who
Yeah,
are
it's just like-
offended by that word for some
like,
reason,
cunt.
and I don't understand it. I've
Yeah,
never
you're a
understood
fucking
what
cunt.
that. Like, it just means dirty vagina. Like
It's
what?
just like,
And it's not like I'm saying you have a dirty
it's just
vagina.
saying dirty vagina.
Like
saying dirty
if I
vagina.
told you wash your cunt,
Yeah, then
that'd
it's
be
just
more
like-
yeah.
offensive than calling you a cunt.
You're just a cunt. You fucking cunt. It's like, whoa.
Whoa.
I'm not a
Speaking
dirty
of
vagina.
women power, you guys watch that Wakanda Forever?
Hell no.
No.
Well, shit.
Yeah, nah, I ain't even watched that shit, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
The first one was solid. I was like, oh, this is great. I was like, this is cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
first
real.
one was pretty tight.
The first one was tight.
That second was butts.
I've seen the first one too many times, so I'm kind of like I'm tired of it. For real.
No, it was a good movie though.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, but
Michael B.
now
Jordan,
the sisters, Black Panther.
I fuck with that. Yeah, give it to what was her name, Zuri?
Yeah,
Or something?
Yeah, Zuri.
Something Z.
it was lame. Like it just wasn't good.
It's not.
It wasn't fucking cool or like fun or anything. Like
So what is
It
it
was
about?
just a
Just
everything felt so forced. Like they were just pushing shit. Like you get to meet the new Iron Man,
okay.
the black girl.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, like that was even a thing in the comics.
Yeah, I know.
But
I know
it bothers me so much because like, what about the kid? What about the kid from Iron Man 3?
Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck?
What are we doing with this kid?
What the fuck?
He's like fucking Peter's age at this point.
Yeah, true. He should know some shit. He should be able
He
to
was
do
at
something.
Tony's funeral.
Yeah. He was?
Yes.
Ooh.
He's in that shot of all of them.
Really?
Yes. The kid is there. Which is like another reason why it's like, why are you teasing this kid at Tony's funeral when you're going to have this black girl making a Tony Stark suit made out of vibranium with the Wakandas?
That shit sounds hard
damn.
though. That shit sounds crazy.
She came in with the vibranium
Oh,
stuff?
she doesn't like just make,
Oh.
like she doesn't do an Iron Man style suit. Like
Okay.
it's not shaped like Iron Man. It's just Iron Man tech. So like
okay.
she's got big fucking like cannon arms and she's got extra boosters on her back that allow her to fucking maneuver and shit.
Okay.
Like her fucking
With the
boots
vibranium
like
on.
her boots like opened up. So
Oh,
that-
yeah, just to-
because she has like the back thrusters, so they weren't so she doesn't have like the regular open fucking jets on the feet. So when she needed to thrust up, all of a sudden the boots opened up, dropped a fucking jet pack that was
Okay.
like another 2 feet of machinery,
Damn.
and then she. Yeah.
It's a lot of fucking.
So like
machinery.
it's cool and all,
Yeah,
but like
bitch raw.
you're forcing on this little black girl. You're doing this whole the CIA doesn't like. For instance, the one white character, the CIA agent,
Yeah.
they only refer to him as colonizer. Colonizer.
Wow.
Where's my favorite colonizer?
And that's it?
This is
Okay, well.
good.
Yeah,
we know
this is
you're
dope.
not important. 'Cause what the fuck?
Like, come on
We
now.
know you're not important at all. You're just a piece of this story.
Yeah, you just a piece of
Colonizer.
the story.
But like,
But
that's
that's
the
wrong.
thing. It's the same fucking white dude from the first
Yeah.
movie.
Okay.
And like he plays an important role in this one, yet they always call him
I
colonizer.
think they just use him for Black Panther. He's just a Black
Yeah, that's
Panther.
fucking
movie.
weird, bro.
Yeah. Bring this nigga back around.
Colonizer.
Yeah, it's like I don't care about you calling him a colonizer. It's just the fact that it feels so forced.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it doesn't feel funny or natural. Like
It's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just like
you're throwing it in there for fucking woke
I gotta
points.
see it now. What the fuck?
And then
I still don't wanna see
Namor
it.
faggot ass wearing his fucking goddamn boxer briefs the whole fucking movie.
Who?
The villain.
He's just wearing boxer briefs.
I
though?
promise you, them bitches don't even go to half thigh me.
Oh shit!
That's-
I'm telling you, he's got these on the whole
Like
fucking
UFC fight, and he just
like straight
Hell
up
no,
and down.
bro.
And he got
that.
little fucking wings on his feet, so you can't help but think of him as fucking a faggot.
yeah. He's,
Like you can't give the dude with
who's the
fucking
villain? Who the fuck was the villain?
Namor, the
Oh.
fucking underwater guy.
Oh, and that's how he looked.
Prince of Atlantis. Yes, that's how he look in the fucking comics. He has little spandex fucking short shorts, and he's got his fucking wings on his feet.
That nigga look.
He's got little white
Wait, what the
angel
fuck?
feet.
For real?
Yes.
I'm sad. What? I thought
Yes.
he was like harder than that. I thought he was just like a cool
No,
ass,
he's
like,
a fucking
I was thinking like
loser.
Aquaman type shit. Like
No.
like
No.
nowhere near.
No. Aquaman was hard.
yeah, because they got a Namor. That nigga's just like an alien looking motherfucker. Yeah, but what the fuck?
It sucked.
Yeah,
It was so
I can't
bad.
even watch that shit now.
It
I'm
was
hurt.
so bad. And like, I just. Now, one thing I did like, they gave a moment of silence for Chadwick.
Yeah.
They did it
That's
very
cool.
respectfully, because like you know how the opening to the Marvel shit they do
Yeah.
like the
And
Yeah,
thanks
hell
to
music
yeah.
plays and
Yeah.
all the scenes of the different movies and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They did that, but it was just Chadwick and it was silent the whole time.
Fire.
It was very
Fire.
It was sick.
Yeah, that's fire.
Fire. That's hard. That's hard. It's just like okay.
Very nice. Which This leads me. This is something
Shouts
that I
out to
wanted to
you,
talk
Chadwick,
about. This is
'cause
what I
that's
wanted to
hard.
talk about yesterday. So I rewatched 4 movies recently.
Okay. Number 1.
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games. Okay. The first one.
Yeah, I watched all 4 of them.
Damn. Okay. Shit.
So,
Damn. Holy
yeah.
shit. Fuck.
I
I've
watched
only
them like
the
this
first one.
week. Really?
Yeah. That's it. Just the first one.
I didn't watch any at all.
If I know
gotta-
you will never read a book that I recommend.
Hell no. But
You should read Hunger Games.
that shit
dude.
fire.
Like so unnecessarily good.
I'll try my best.
Like
Man. I got you.
And being older now than like when I was when I read it, because I read it in like 5th grade.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. Because that's when it was out. That shit. Mockingbird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I watching it the other day, like I teared up watching the first one.
Oh shit.
Like it was fucking with me. That opening scene, like not opening scene, but like that whole beginning of the fucking story is insanely fucked.
Are they like starving and shit or some shit?
Fuck that. Fuck that. For a moment, imagine the entire fucking world is ruled by one government. And like all of this like woke nonsense that has happened, all of this has played its course. We've went all the way to the globalist like safe haven where we've isolated one part of the fucking world where like the 1% congregate and they start living together, and then we have like the places that prioritize mining, the places that prioritize industry, the places that prioritize farming, places that prioritize like coal and shit like that, and to the point where you start getting fenced into these neighborhoods.
Yeah.
All of your weaponry is taken away. Like in the second or the third one, there's a shot where like the people are attacking a dam. It's literally like hordes of people running at open gunfire.
Oh shit.
Like there's just lines of peacekeepers gunning down hundreds of people. There's another shot where a bunch of fucking people take off into the fucking woods and climb up trees while like 70% of this group gets gunned down before they can make it into the trees.
What the fuck?
And then while the 30% are in the trees, they set off explosives that blow up all the peacekeepers on the ground.
Jesus.
It's like, imagine giving up all of your power and authority to the point where you have to do what is told, otherwise it's just you're dead. You're dead, your family's dead, you're all going to suffer, you're not going to eat. And from 12 to 18... you need to fucking every year. This is the insane part. It's not like every 4. It's not every couple. It's every year you need to go line up and 2 of the people from your fucking district of 20,000 people tops are going.
Go fight. Go
And if it's 20,000 people, that's maybe 2,000 people fall within that age demographic of what is doable.
It's like, oh, we get one.
So out of like 2,000 people, 2 a year.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Then imagine you have like
you just stuck.
imagine your father is fucking dead. Your mother is a waste of fucking space.
Boom.
You have been taking care of your little sister and yourself for fucking years now.
Boom.
You put your name in this fucking raffle extra times, like 20 extra times, so that you can get extra food for your little sister. And it's her first year, and you swear up and down that her name's in there one time, she's not going to get chosen, and she fucking does. And what do?
You're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, for real.
And she did the thing. She was like, take me. And they like, bet.
But now,
bet.
but now what? Now what? Now your sister has to be relying on your friend to get her food for the rest of her life. Like, you aren't there. Like, in her head, there is zero chance, zero possibility she has any hope of winning this. Like, that's not even an idea.
Yeah, she's just
like in their head, the Hunger Games isn't something that you have a possibility of.
Yeah. Right.
To District 12, going into the fucking Hunger Games is a death sentence. All the time, every time.
Yeah.
So like she thought it was over.
And she was like, yeah, take me.
Can you imagine how fucking like?
Yeah, if niggas was like, you know.
And you have
Run after
no
bullets, so it makes
choice.
sense,
Like, can you imagine being put in a situation where you can't, like, you have no option. You have no authority over your life just because you were born into this.
Yeah,
Hunger Games.
Right.
Yeah, I'll jump.
I couldn't imagine that shit.
Like, hey, I ain't got nothing else.
Yeah, for real.
Like, for what the fuck? Why not?
Cause there ain't shit else for you, for real, for real.
Right, for real.
Like, you ain't shit else to do.
Just wait.
I'll give you that.
Just wait. Wait until after 18, you just chilling.
But I think that's why, the story makes a good example. Because, it's... The thing isn't that she doesn't, it's not like, oh, I'm willing to just die because it's me. Her whole thing is that it's not about her. She has people she has to take care of.
Yeah.
So, if you had kids, would you be willing to just be, yeah, throw me in there?
Shit.
If you fucking, had a wife and, a life that you had built, and it's just get in there. Yeah. Or, how about this? Fuck that. You're past your time. Yeah. It's your fucking son or your daughter. Your daughter gets taken, and they're like, yep, you got to go fight for your life. A 99.999% chance you're going to die.
Yeah, that's just...
I can't do nothing about it.
It's bro.
Damn.
See, and this is
You can't do shit about that.
You can. Yes, you can. But you gotta... The issue is...
Fuck, that's my child.
You can't save your life. But you can do something. You just have to die a meaningful death. And, not in the ring. That's... the thing that ends up happening is I said they fucking climb the trees and bomb these peacekeepers, or they fucking bomb the dam, and they're majority of them are getting gunned down because they simply have no weaponry.
Okay.
And it's that's it. That's what you have to do. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody likes that option. And so instead we just go, well, fuck it, I'll go. And that's why we the idea that the Hunger Games is this mythological thing that could never happen is terrifyingly not true. That's some shit that could happen in real life.
Right. So much power is taken away from you. You just have to...
Easily.
I believe it.
Okay.
Is you don't have an option. And the only way you're going to get to live some type of life and not die is if you do this.
Yeah.
So you can either come and get whipped to death on this whipping post, or you can have a chance of going in the games or not. May the odds be ever in your favor, babe.
Right, for real.
Yeah, somebody evil enough to do that shit. And Hitler would have did that shit.
J.P. Morgan.
No, I don't think
not
Hitler
Hunger
would have
Games, but he would have just fucked everybody up.
He would just be
he would have killed everybody.
Yeah, he would have just been you're
except
not
for if
pretty
you're
enough.
blind,
you need to die.
blue eyes.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, pretty
if you ain't
enough.
got the key.
Yeah, if you ain't got the key.
If you ain't got the blonde hair,
blue
key, you're out of here.
Was Hitler wrong in action? Yes. Theory? No.
Theory.
Yeah,
the theory of genocide? What the fuck? What?
No, the theory of creating a master race.
Okay.
It's not a good idea, but you could do it.
You could.
One of the big things that we benefit from is the variety of humanity.
Okay, yeah.
And not just on the artsy fartsy sense of we benefit from all this variety. No, biologically we're able to fucking handle more disease, more viruses, more new things by if your genome existed over here in this region and in this fucking climate with these fucking phenomena forever, and I existed over here, and then we meld, the chances that the negatives we have are gonna build up into a dominant trait that would end up giving you some fucking heart disease or some shit is next to zero. Whereas if you mated with somebody who's completely different from you, the chances that you guys are gonna have the same bad recessive genes are slim to none.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna benefit off of each other and push forward stronger genes.
Okay, man, I get you. Got to mix up the pot.
I've also heard something to the effect of
mix up the fucking pot.
Africans are the blank sheet.
Blank sheet.
Hey,
what you mean by that?
As in.
Salute. Mm-hmm.
Since humanity supposedly originated from Africa, that's where our immune system and our adaptation originally developed. So that's what we're most baseline for.
That makes sense.
Whereas everything else that came after built on or away from that.
I would say.
Create a character in Africa?
Yeah, apparently it's really beneficial to take like even African Americans who have fucking been here for like a few hundred years, taking like your genes and mating with like a native African would have like some beneficial effects on the genome apparently. So like you take like a white or an Asian and you take like these and you meld them with an African, apparently you get like OG fucking superhumans.
That's fire.
Like hunter-gatherer type like,
like they
genomes, but with like the capability of a modern person.
Yeah.
That's fire though.
It's wild. It's wild. Because like, I mean, I think it's pretty easy to like connect the dots to the idea that like it makes sense considering they still haven't, like advanced into like writing and reading. They don't prioritize it. Like they can do it, they understand it.
Yeah.
They just don't build cultures around it that prioritize it, and as such, they don't advance into the way that like a Roman or a Greek city would. They prefer like the tribes. They prefer emotionality and spiritualism, and this is like it makes sense that like that's the original way that like most hunter and gatherers were probably operating.
Yeah.
You don't understand most of the shit in your world, you're going to start attributing, like, fairies and spirits to the leaves and trees.
True, like, why not?
By all means.
You're going to do something.
You're going to do some shit. You're going to need some justification for this.
Yeah,
you can't just keep walking around and being like, well, the sky's blue because it's blue. Yeah, your kid's going to ask why it's blue. And eventually, if you can't figure out how light works, you're going to be like, well, the fairies come down and they like to dance around and they leave the sparkles that reflect the water. And
this is
that
why we
makes
killed
the
the
sky
bison.
blue.
Right.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah, and this is where we killed the dragon that ended up creating the river and, like all this shit. You just do all that shit. The fucking giant that broke the mountain in half, and that's why we have the two peaks or whatever the fucking story may be. It's like, you gotta give reason, even if the reason doesn't make fucking sense.
True. Oh, yeah.
The niggas are the base build. Gotta make some African babies.
African babies.
I'd make some African babies.
Who wouldn't?
Dude, if I could find me like a 6-foot African woman,
bro. 6 foot. I think I'm on a 6-foot African woman.
You about to have a wild ass child, bro.
Yeah, for real.
About to be big.
That bitch about
to be large.
That's gonna be a fucking giant ass kid, bro.
Yes. Shit. My kid would be a menace.
Ginobili?
Right.
And then I'm just gonna instill him with like anti-government rebellion, and he's just gonna be an actual folk hero.
Okay, yeah.
I support it.
I'm gonna spend like my life savings getting him like some super advanced. I'm gonna get him that new Russian battle armor.
What?
You haven't seen this shit?
No, bro.
No.
Got some new battle armor?
Yeah, Russia has built like armor that's meant to like they have a helmet with like an actual like HUD.
Exosuit? Okay.
Yeah, like it's basically like an exosuit, but it's just bulletproof armor with a like actual advanced helmet, like a heads-up display. It has like cooling for the suit and shit. Yeah.
Ooh.
And so
what the fuck?
The helmet can apparently take a 50 BMG.
Ooh. You chilling in that bitch.
So if I put out like a 7-foot African Anglo mix and just give him this and instill him with like the government needs to be overturned.
God,
I'm turning him out to the world. I'm gonna just watch as the stories form.
He's gonna destroy everything.
No, he's gonna create goodness.
Right.
Yeah,
he will destroy what needs destruction. Other than that, it'll be generativity.
Everything in his path.
Crazy.
That's a great idea though.
Yeah. It is though.
Like they're like, what the fuck?
The idea is to create a king. That's really what I want to do. Because I don't think I will ever have the capacity to be a righteous and full king.
Okay.
So I think raising that would be more doable.
Hell yeah.
Like bringing somebody up with that. Because like
you can't just mold them into like what you want. Yeah.
Yeah, and like that's the whole thing about being a child is that you learn passively. Like. I could put you in a room with something you're not listening to, and in a week you'll understand. Like that's just how that's gonna go. Whereas if I do that to a 60-year-old man, I could put him in there for 3 months, and he's not gonna remember a word of what I had him listen to unless I told him to.
Right? Yeah. Right.
It's like
what the fuck?
So with a kid, like if you just raise him with like good morals, good ideas, good hopes for the future, instead of like shorthanding every fucking example or idea that you don't have fully thought out. That's something that always bothered me is like cop-out answers that parents would give.
Okay.
It's like
what?
Don't lie to your child.
Yeah, for real.
Like, if your child asks why something is the way it is, don't give them some bullshit roundabout story just so you can keep moving.
You're right.
Give them the sauce.
Talk to them about it.
Give them the sauce.
Like,
Hell yeah.
sure, the kid may not completely understand what you're saying right now.
Right.
But guess what? For the next fucking 10 years, he's going to think about that.
That's true.
Instead of thinking about, hey, Mom, where do babies come from? Oh, it's a bird in the sky.
Bird and the fucking bees.
And then for the next 20 years, when everybody is bringing up what their parents told them when they brought up when they asked where babies come from, dude, my parents told me, like, even if they know it's not real anymore, that's going to be the thing in there. Right. My parents told me there was a fucking bird. Isn't that stupid? It's like, how about the thing that you remember from childhood be like, baby. There's biology of creatures. There's living things. There's living things, and these living things are separated by plants and animals.
Right.
We made this.
And then through living things, there's reproduction, and reproduction is the creation of new life. Like, you don't have to tell them XY chromosome, this, that, the other, but you can tell them new life, life, death. Like, you can explain these concepts. Like,
without having to get in the details.
You about to wake up your baby off real, like, conscience. Wake up, nigga.
And there's going to be one kid who I do none of this with.
What the fuck? Just to see?
Just to have one who's happy.
Okay. Right, just like, you understand, you don't.
Okay. And, like, I'm going to explain to, like, my one kid who figures it out. And he's, like, on shit. I'm going to be like, look. You're going to be confused for years. Mm-hmm. You're not going to understand why these people don't see things the way you do. Mm-hmm. You're not going to be able to understand why they don't hope for the things you do.
You're going to see, like, what happens. It's like, okay, you do this.
This is what it is.
You're different. Right. You're different.
Ignorance is bliss. And I would rather not doom all of my children to depression and fucking dreary views of the future. I'd rather them be, look into the next drink they're about to take.
Right.
Facts.
Before
they go fuck some bitch and, go to the bar.
Yeah.
Like that if I could tap out right now and go retard and forget all of this shit, I would. I would gladly.
Ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is so nice, man.
That's how I ran by my whole life, for real. I still run by that.
See, that's the issue, is I didn't. I fucking hated it. I despised it. Really? I was always like, knowledge is power. I want to be smart. Man. I need to gain as much. I need to understand things.
I was sliding through shit.
Dude, all I wanted to do was understand shit.
Oh, hell no.
I hate it.
That's why, like, that's where, like, my combativeness and, like, argumentativeness comes from. It's like, if you are saying some shit that I don't understand or, it doesn't make sense, like, I can't get it to make sense in my head, I need you to make it make sense. Yeah. And if you're getting mad at me for asking you to justify what you're telling me to believe, that's a little red flaggish, so I'm going to get combative with you.
Yeah, okay.
Like, that's just...
Like, so why are you saying this?
Yeah, it's like, I want you to teach me, and instead you're getting mad at me, and it's like, this ain't gonna go. and instead of you giving me information, I'm just gonna argue with you.
Know this shit.
I'm just going.
You're telling me this is what it is. Accept it.
Accept
that. Don't read.
How you know that? I don't. Chief. Fuck you. Like, that's it.
Well, shit, I guess I'll tell everyone forever that that's how this is and that's what is real, even though nobody has any justification for it. Right. Sure.
Yeah, I'll just go with that. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Why not?
Why not?
Like, what the hell? Yeah, no. I get that, man. I never really wanted to know shit that much. I ain't gonna cap to you. I don't really want to know that much.
My thing is, it's not that, like, I've wanted to know shit for the sake of knowing shit. It's like, I want change. I want, like, if I could have one thing, it would be a seat at the table of, like, the people who are changing the future.
Yeah.
Like, the people who are actually plotting what comes next. What comes 50, 100, 200, 1,000 years down the line. Like, that type of planning.
Okay.
Instead, I'm stuck in fucking Cleveland worrying about my next paycheck.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's like, it's so fucking mundane, and it's so stupid, and it's so boring. And, like, from this point of view at the bottom of the fucking mountain, like, it's like trying to climb a mountain that you don't have any information on, that you have no idea what the trails are, you have no idea where it is, and you're trying to get to the fucking top. Yeah, it's like, am I going to just start walking? and hope I don't die? Or am I going to sit here with a fucking telescope evaluating this whole fucking mountain, figuring out the most effective route for me to climb this bitch without dying and making it directly to the fucking peak?
Okay. No, I definitely understand that shit.
Yeah, so that's why you be just like into shit. Like,
Because
y'all niggas doing shit. Let's see what y'all do.
I want to I want to learn vicariously through others. Like I don't want to make every mistake in life myself to have to learn from it.
Facts.
I'd rather learn off of you.
That's true.
But so much of history is fucking lies. So much of it is just lies.
Oh shit. Okay.
History's written by the victor.
That's true. Yeah.
You get to make it be as special and fancy as you want. It's another good thing, like a thing they do very well in Hunger Games is like, there's no history past Pan Am.
Oh.
Like it's just we are Pan Am. We were Pan Am. There was a revolution, and we destroyed 13 in the rebellion, and now we're back to being Pan Am for the next 250 years. Or 75 years.
What the fuck?
And it was just like they've erased all history. There's no idea of past countries. There's no other countries. It's just the capital and the districts. And that's what Pan Am is. Wow. That's all Pan Am has ever been.
Wow. Okay. They held that shit down. It's like, you don't know. Don't worry about it.
If there was like... don't read it, but if you could listen to a fucking audiobook, don't even listen to the whole fucking thing.
Okay.
Just listen to like the first 4 chapters of it.
Okay.
1984 by Orson Welles.
Okay. Orson Welles, 1984. I got you. Okay.
Like, Tamir.
Orson Welles.
This book was written as a satire.
Okay.
This book was meant to be a meme, a fucking like high level ironic meme. Sounds from like their time. Like it was supposed to be like so removed from reality that it was laughable.
Okay.
You read this, and it will. I promise you, you will get goosebumps by how terrified you are.
Okay. Oh,
it relates painfully to right now. Ooh. Like I'm telling you,
1984.
You will have.
Did he make it in 1984?
Huh?
When did he make it?
I think it was in the 60s.
Damn. Okay. Okay. Released to now.
Yeah, it's
okay.
One of my favorite like snippets of it is I don't know the quote verbatim, but it's like the last and most important rule of the party was to disavow your lying eyes and ears and believe only in what the party tells you. It's like...
Right, don't pay attention, listen to them.
It's literally what you see, what you hear, what you read doesn't matter. Listen to us.
Yeah.
That's more important. Listening to us is more important than what you see because, you know, context matters and you don't have all the information, so just listen to what we say. Like... Sounds awfully close to fucking trust the science, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Don't you believe the science, Tamir?
Right, don't you?
You don't want to be an anti-vaxxer. You don't. you believe the science, right?
I believe the fucking science.
You believe the science, right? You believe the same science that tells you that the flu magically disappeared for 2 years, right? There were 0 cases of the flu for 2 years. We went from millions, 0, 0 millions. Just like that. That's you trust that same science, right? Otherwise,
flu shot smack. I got 2 of them bitches.
I would never get a flu shot.
Hell no.
Yeah, I don't fuck with needles. I can't do it.
The needles I
just got like 2 shots.
I used to hate needles.
You got the booster?
Hell no.
You got the booster?
You got the COVID shot?
No.
Oh.
When you said 2 shots, what the fuck?
What?
I got
flu?
something for tetanus and I had to get. I had to get blood taken.
I would. Yeah, I'd easily get my blood taken. I'd take a tetanus shot.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got my chicken pox. When I'm older, I'll probably get a shingles vaccine. Like
you can get that shit out of you? Isn't shingles just like arthritis in your whole body or some shit?
Shingles is something that you get. It's like an inflammatory virus that you get.
Okay.
If I think you've had chicken pox.
Yeah.
So like, I've never had chicken pox, so I don't think I'll need a shingles virus. But say I did a shingles vaccine, I would. Like a tuberculosis.
What if you get like shingles? Can you like just pop it in you and it's just gone?
No, vaccines aren't cures. Damn. This is one of the biggest fucking issues that like I had with the whole fucking COVID pandemic.
Damn.
Is that like if you went to the hospital with COVID, they would give you a vaccine.
Right.
a whole point of a vaccine is is to prevent you getting the virus. If you already have it, it doesn't treat the symptoms. It doesn't get you better. It doesn't do anything. In fact, there is a lot of evidence that would suggest it's worse for you. If you're already suffering from the spike protein, giving you another super dose of it is not going to help you. A big thing about when you're suffering from a disease, a virus, whatever it may be, is that you're not actually treating the disease, the virus. You're treating the symptoms. You're stopping someone from dying from the symptoms of the virus. The virus will attack like your fucking central nervous system, but that will cause vomiting and fucking bleeding or whatever it may be. Right. We need to treat those so that you don't die and let the virus run its course until you're safe.
Damn.
That's how that works.
Right.
But instead, we were saying, don't give people ivermectin. Don't give them any fucking medicine. Right, no. Don't give them anything. Don't give them hydroxychloroquine. Don't give them any of these things that have been proven to help against coronaviruses in the past. Only give them the vaccine in a ventilator.
That's it.
Which it was like 40% of people on ventilators passed away.
Ooh. Damn. So they was just like, try this shit out. Damn, you died.
Oh, yeah. You died.
It was horrible. The whole fucking pandemic was retarded.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's people who still stand by that shit. Like,
stand by what? That it's not bad?
It
didn't happen?
Everything that happened went the way it should have.
Oh, what?
That we should have locked down for 2 years. That there's people who still argue that vaccines should be mandatory.
Ooh.
That kids should not go to school without this vaccine. That is literally causing heart attacks in young boys.
Right, yeah, what the fuck? You can still get it.
Hell yeah.
That's the whole thing. It's just it's not stopping nothing.
It doesn't stop anything.
It doesn't stop
it. It doesn't stop anything. In fact, another bit of data that's been coming out that's been, yelled about since the start of the pandemic, but the mainstream media is finally starting to accept it. They just had somebody on CNN talking about it. How turns out natural immunity just might be better than as many vaccinations as you could get.
Oh shit.
Who'd have thought?
Who would have thought?
Who'd have fucking thought?
So they just took that for no reason.
Not because that's the other thing about
damn.
This wasn't a vaccine. This was gene therapy.
Yeah, it's just
it's a different clarification. It's a different fucking type of medicine. Vaccines are a specific type of thing. They inoculate you with the virus.
Right.
They give you a small form of the virus that your immune system fucking attacks, associates to, and then prepares antibodies for. Yes, that way, if you ever encounter that virus in the fucking real world, your body is ready to combat it.
Right. But no,
injecting me with fucking spike proteins that are meant to reprogram my mRNA to understand when COVID comes into my body and then fight it. That's not.
Right,
that's not a vaccine.
No, it's not.
It's take all this shit.
I'm not saying it was completely malfeasant, even though a lot of evidence would support that. I'm just saying. The way shit went was obviously fucking bad and not thought out.
At all. Shout out to Fauci.
Should I fucked with the lockdown though?
I didn't.
I was still out anyways. I was still outside skating.
I was playing Call of Duty.
It didn't even matter to me. The streets was clear as fuck, so we literally got to do
whatever. My thing I hated more than anything was places being closed.
Yeah.
Fucking everywhere telling you to wear a mask. The other day when I was making a delivery, I pulled up to this fucking
that's facts though.
Cleveland Clinic fucking little side place. Yeah. And some person at the top floor wanted some fucking Jimmy Jan's. So I walk in there and this lady,
Jimmy Jan's.
Well, where are you going? Lets me have a whole conversation with her about where I need to get in this building. Yeah. And then as I'm walking away, oh, you need a mask.
It's 2023, bitch.
It's we just
Babe,
you just talk.
You just had me sit here and talk to you this whole time.
Without a mask.
Right
why didn't you tell me to put the mask on before I talked to you?
What the fuck? Why?
Just dumb.
You stupid? Wait, what you mean?
And I promise you,
bro,
I threw that bitch away. Mm-hmm. I stepped on the elevator, doors closed, I took it off, walked out the elevator, threw it away, delivered the fucking sandwich, walked back, went down, walked right fucking past that lady.
She's just
I do not do the mask.
It's just retarded.
I hate it. I hate the masks more than anything. And it's not because I don't think they don't fucking work or whatever fucking reasons. It's the fact that why are you telling me what the fuck to wear on my face?
Yeah, for real.
I get you.
Because
it doesn't stop anything.
It serves zero purpose. All I see is a fucking retard test. Yeah. Is how many people you can get to follow fucking orders.
Yeah.
That's all I see. Who's listening to Simon Says?
Right, for real.
Then they make different kinds of masks. Like, they got fucking designs.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And that's the other thing. Is the people who still wear fucking masks every day wear them like this.
Yeah,
like I have a manager at work who wears a mask every fucking day and talks into it like this, muffling her fucking voice every goddamn day while it just hangs over. Like the top of her lip comes over the fucking thing.
I hate that shit.
It bothers me so much.
It's like, why are you...
Just take it off. And like everybody in the fucking store, every fucking worker tells her that she mumbles, that they can't hear her. And she goes,
like, what the fuck?
I don't understand. I'm so loud. It's like you have a mic, a fucking mask muffling your voice right here. And if it was over your fucking face, sound would come out of it better. But instead, you have it angled just enough to where all of your sound goes straight into the fucking ceiling.
Right.
No wonder I can't hear you over the oven and dishes. My bad.
She just got a wall of sound just coming out.
Yes, that's it. You're just doing that all day.
For real.
That's it.
Why she wear that bitch like, is she fat or some shit?
I don't know.
God damn.
Dude, that's the thing is like, she a big girl, but like she not a fat bitch. Like she's not fat.
But she larger.
She just like a
rugby player.
Mixed light skin something or another.
Okay.
So like
rugby.
Nah, she just one of them.
I was thinking rugby.
Just chubby.
Just wide
just
hips
wide,
and fucking ass.
Okay.
It's like somebody who is wide hipped and like legs, but like their calves look normal.
Okay.
That type of female. Okay.
Okay.
Like they don't got the swollen legs that are like puffing out their shoes or nothing.
Right.
But like she
nice
ain't small.
Yeah, she chilling.
Fucking like.
You said she chilling.
Yeah, she chilling. She chilling.
She probably too big for me.
Hell yeah. Unfortunately.
I'm be honest.
I don't know.
There's some biddies who like I wouldn't even try.
For real?
Yeah, like I don't think I'd have a good time.
Yeah, it's just like
yeah.
Like you too big. You too much.
I agree with that though.
Like I understand I can stick my dick anywhere and it'll basically feel like a vagina on you, but like
right, it's like, you got so many of them.
You got so many. What am I fucking? Is it in? That's my hip.
Oh my god, this shit feels great. Stay steep.
Damn, bitch, it's sweaty in here.
Oh god.
Just slide.
Right.
No, just slide.
Gary, come
on.
Dude, you never have to like bring lube. You can just scoop her armpit.
Oh god. Please stop.
Just scoop her fucking elbow fat. You know, because, like, their arms come down like rolled sleeves.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They come down like that over their fucking...
Got the fold
over their elbow like that. Like, they have this. They got all that right there.
I'm like, hey, that's just disgusting.
Yeah, they can hide shit in there. I would hide, like, pocket watches and stuff.
Oh, my God.
It's a video of a girl that was sneaking food in the theaters, and she was like, she pulled like some hot dogs under some
food is wild.
Yeah,
crazy.
I seen that one fat dude pulled a piece out and then the ammo.
Oh god,
I've seen that.
That's great. That's what you should do.
Did you guys see
a wallet in that bitch?
Oh,
stacks of cash.
I would put a bunch of shit in my folds if I was fat.
That'd be hard.
If I was fat, I'm a pack mule.
Nah,
not
me.
Keeping beers up in there.
Yo, swear to God, what?
A couple beers, hell yeah.
Dude, imagine having 2 beers under each tit.
2 cold-ass beers.
2 beers under each tit. First of all, you got personal AC. Second of all, you got a beverage whenever you want it.
That's true.
That's fact.
That's it. Now, this is a hard fucking switch. Did you guys see this, the comedian who was he was just like at some open mic or some shit, some like little dude, not anybody big.
Okay.
But, he was doing a bit about how pegging isn't that gay, and immediately fell off the fucking stage.
I seen that shit. I was like, what?
I've come to the conclusion that I don't think pegging's all that gay.
I seen that shit. I was like, He's a genius.
All I could think of when I saw that was like the one fucking there was one priest or like pastor who was giving a sermon about how how trans people are accepted in the church and how like any church that wouldn't fucking be okay with trans ideology is against God, and the fucking power goes out. The fucking everything shuts off.
God was like,
no. God said,
shut that shit up.
I was like, bro, what? Like, huh? What you just say, nigga?
I don't know if
you shut that shit
lying on my name, bro. Right. You just lying on my name, and I ain't with that. Yeah,
when I
As that, God, we gonna have to say.
I thought he fell on purpose. No. I thought he was like,
no, he ate shit. You can tell.
He finished the joke.
I didn't see it afterwards. I just seen the clip of him falling. My thing is, it was real based on like how he fell. Yeah. Like he hit and his arm went up. He made this stupid fucking face, like he was surprised and scared at the same time. It was like if you fell on purpose, you would have been wincing preemptively.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like so as he hit the ground, he was all like he was shocked and scared. Like he wasn't ready for what happened. He wasn't ready for him to go fucking 6 feet to the ground and hit his head on a chair.
He thought the stage was bigger or something. She was just walking.
I don't know how. I don't know how you walk off the stage.
Yeah.
I get they tell you not to look at the floor, but look at the audience. That's just you took it a little extreme.
Yeah.
You gotta watch where you're going. Fucking
no.
No. Just no.
No. I'm telling my joke. I walk.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we're coming to an end here. I don't know. If,
you like and
I don't know if you guys got any last things you want to put up.
No. LeBron wins in a fight. Let's make African children.
I just don't agree with that.
I don't agree.
Let's make African children.
That's the only thing I can't agree with you with, bro.
We're making African children. JP Morgan, fuck him.
I'm not saying he doesn't have a chance, but like if I was betting, I'm putting my money on Mayweather.
JP Morgan, fuck him. And
fuck JP Morgan.
Fuck JP Morgan.
Kanye back in here.
Kanye doing his thing.
Logan, you still a soft little bitch.
Make African children.
SEVN.
Make lots of African children.
SEVN.
7.
Big baller.
That's crazy.
Big baller.
How did you spell that?
That's Aquila. We got Aquila.
How the fuck did you spell that?
How the fuck did I spell that?
I don't know.
Aquila. But
you got Aquila, goddamn.
That's episode 11.
Chef.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Chef,
I don't know what next week is going to be. It might be Amari. Amari said he might come through next week.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to go.
That ain't going to be talking.
But, all right. We'll see you guys later. Like and subscribe. Fuck the mother.